Yeah. Dumb guys. Do racing. Podcast, baby. Click on, lights up, lobby in the queue. Four friends talk trash like the pit's on view. Sean set the tone, got the room on lock. Jimbo, crack jokes, crowd pop at the shop. Coach Mike break it down, lap time in his notes. Todd Wild on the line, late break, big smoke. From Gran Turismo nights in a shakedown run to that sim rig life where the dumb guys run. Dumb guys do racing. We just slide and laugh from the couch to the track. We ain't holding back. Dumb guys do racing. Yeah. Hit the gas, hear the stories crash. It's the crew, it's the cash. You gon' run that back.
Woo, baby! Welcome back to another brand new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. And I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. What up, fellas?
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is the one time where I have it ready, but I'm going to pretend like I don't. All right, everybody, let's get this show on the road.
Woo! Yeah!
Get it go. Yeah, I'm giving a few extra out there.
Yep.
Not just for Plaka, but we have
a special guest.
We have a special guest. Not only special, I mean, he is very special. Very special.
Biggest supporter. Right
yeah,
here.
biggest supporter, long-time supporter.
Yes.
Some might say a super fan.
Super
Ooh.
fan, yeah, definitely. Irritates his neighbors with the sound of our intro every morning. It is cash contributor Joe.
Woo!
That's going to be your name. That's going to be your name from now on.
PKsnipr.
Joe gets to come on the show because he decided to give us some cash so we can keep the show going and we don't have to just switch it to YouTube, which is very important to us because we enjoy this doing this show and we want to keep doing it on this platform and we're still short money.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but even if every one of our listeners
$1? We're good. If they
just threw in $1,
shit.
we would be great because we have listeners throughout the world.
Yep.
I know in order to equal an American dollar, the Australians would have to put in like $3 or something crazy like that.
Hey, in Australia, you're number 2 on the
If you're
list.
Canadian, you'd have to put about $150 in.
Keep us rolling.
Yeah, hey, you have to put in 150 moonies or 75 toonies.
Just to equal it back.
So
insane.
Yeah, well, we are. Thanks for coming on, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.
It's funny because Joe hit me up. It was like a month or two ago. It was like, hey, I'm like, it was because I fucking completely missed his invite. He was like, hey, let's be friends, and I completely missed it and went on and was like, wonder who this guy is. And I'm like, well, okay.
It's just some stalker, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll friend him. And then he's like, I've been watching you for years. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm in the closet right now.
Yeah, listen, you know how long I've been listening to you guys? Oh, boy, maybe I should have hit that. Yes, friends.
I'm sitting in a tree outside your window.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what's funny is I'm friends with all of you guys on different accounts. That's not
shit.
creepy, Joe. That's not creepy.
Dude, it's because I have kids, man. I got 4 different GT accounts.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
Right.
that's so funny. Yeah, it's funny because, he goes, I've been commenting on your videos for years now. I'm like, oh, man, maybe I actually need to start going live again. But until something goes on with daily races where I'm actually interested in doing it, I got no reason to. Like, again, we'll get into this, the state of play. Joe, how do you feel about the state of play with Gran Turismo 7 right now?
All right. Well, let me consult my spreadsheet that I wrote up for this. Look, man, I hear everybody's complaints every week, and last week was a doozy, bud. The guy last week was awesome. And I 100% think that Gran Turismo is always advancing, but they don't understand the individual niches. Like there's racers, there's skate people, which they have way too much stuff.
Escapist. You're
there's
a
first,
escapist.
yeah, there's single.
You're like anti-Dentai. Oh my gosh! If you know that, that's Seinfeld, and if you don't watch Seinfeld, then I've got problems with you.
Well, this is the
You're
Festivus episode,
escapist.
right?
You hate escapists. Oh boy.
Yeah, they get way more than they need, man. They get so many places and pictures and everything.
I'm just waiting until they come out with the Portland map so I can take lots of pictures in downtown Portland. That's
You need to go to that nude beach and take some pictures down there.
Yeah.
That
Standing
would
next
be
to
awesome.
my S2000.
Pardon the dong and droopy tits in the back.
That's the background, man.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Like a fat lady with big droopy jugs and some old guy with a big dong just laying on the beach. That would be. You don't know how many pics I would take. I would do scapes if they did that.
That'd be
Savi's
hilarious.
Island. Out at Savi's Island. This is my Savi's Island scapes, and then I'm going to go out to the Rooster Rock and get Rooster Rock scapes. That would be hilarious. But they'll never do that because that would be fun.
You could port it in.
Yep.
All right, so too many scapes. What else?
I mean, dude, single players, honestly, in my opinion, that's where I came from. I started with GT1 and played up to GT3, went through the dark era where I didn't play video games at all, and then came back GT Sport and never played online, just did the single player, and then came to GT7, found sport mode. And I feel like GT is a single player franchise. It always was until 5, 6 in sport. But here's the thing: every time a streamer or you guys go online and do a sport mode, that's free advertising for GT7. You know what I'm saying? And they're not paying for it. They're not doing anything extra. They're just getting it. And a lot of that comes from, and I think that's why a lot of times we don't get the longer races. But because it's it's instant gratification for the people watching it. And there's GT7 and Rory and GT7 and Tidge and GT7 and BFR and GT7 and Island Grunt and all these guys, man. And every time somebody clicks on that, GT7 gets mentioned, and you're starting to see LMU come up. And I think they're going to be a really big competitor, especially if they have VR. But I was doing some research before the show, and I was looking up, and I think Gran Turismo as a franchise has made more money than, it's in the top 10 of the most grossing franchises of all time in video games. And you're telling me that you can't get us Coda or
Road America,
Fashion Ring, Road America. You ought to have every goddamn racetrack, all of them, dude. And the other thing too, why don't we have all the old tracks from the old GTs?
Seattle.
I mean, dude, give me Autumn Ring. Dude, that track was awesome.
Twin Motegi.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. And here, and I'm sure we'll probably go into the penalty system and the DR and the SR. But at the end of the day, I got 3 kids, all 3 of them play video games, and none of them want to play Gran Turismo because it's not enough visceral stuff for them. They're not getting bombarded. They want to play Fortnite or Call of Duty or Genshin Impact or a slew of other games. Anyways, but I think that the physics are great. I think the BOP in both 4 and 3 are pretty good. I really wish they would ditch that Citron. But other than that, man, I mean, just keep giving us race cars or high-end
SUVs.
No, fucking it. I drive one every day. I
Like
don't have to drive one in a
hypercars,
game.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
Wait a second. You don't want
Hyper
the new
supercars.
Nissan?
The Rogue.
What?
Absolutely not.
This is crazy.
Uh.
Everybody wants an SUV. I
especially
mean,
an EV one.
well, I think, okay, so it's funny because we talk about SUVs a little bit. The Jimny, everybody gave that little truck can be a blast, namely because it's not an EV, but it's just a fun truck to drive. The little Japanese delivery truck. We still need to do that series, Mike, where we do the souped up delivery trucks. That would be a blast because they are out of control when you put everything on them. They are completely out of control, and they're so cool to be in VR.
Oh yeah.
So I'm okay with some of those. You know, like a G-Wagon, totally cool with that. I'd love to have like an old school Bronco and be able to turn it into a desert race truck.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Got the
kind of
Raptor
stuff.
R.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Imagine if they give you a Scout,
Oh man,
like an old International,
oh,
and then
an
an
old
old
International
Blazer.
Scout. Oh my gosh, the most uncomfortable vehicles to ride in ever. Oh my gosh, Scouts, you'd be better riding on a buckboard following 6 horses. You'd be way more comfortable than in a Scout. Those things are cool as shit, but they will rattle the fillings out of your teeth.
Yeah, and then you'll fall through the floor because they rust so
Right.
bad.
Yep.
That's true. Those are cool. So,
But I mean,
you
I
don't-
could see it. You could have a Blazer, a Bronco,
Yeah.
a Scout, and hell, they'd throw an old Jeep Grand Cherokee, like
Oh,
a la
yeah.
Breaking Bad or something in there, and open up the infield of Willow Springs and let people go nuts, man. Dust cloud.
dude,
Yeah,
or
it's a
some of the mountain, like what was it, Colorado?
Yeah.
All
Well,
of
it wouldn't
them.
get Pikes Peak.
Take all the
They have the
rally
skate for
tracks.
Pikes Peak.
Yeah. We should
Yeah.
be getting that at some point.
It
You know?
should have already been implemented
Mhm.
in the June update.
Yeah.
I mean that's cool though. Gran Turismo, Kaz doesn't think cool. And there's another niche. So you were saying that you have friends you race with, and one of them just drag races on GT7.
All he does. There, if you go in the United States, for all the international guys, you go in the United States on Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, at around 10 o'clock at night, because that's usually when I'm racing. And you go into the lobby section, there will be 15 to 20 drag only races, like lobbies. And some of them are just for fun. My buddy, he does it for actual cash somehow. I don't know how he does it, but they do. And they pick, I think they have to stay under a certain PP because I don't know. I have no idea how they say his favorite is the ZL1 Camaro with some kind of engine swap and crazy, but they're all about no traction control, none of the assists. One guy sits at the other end of the infield of Blue Moon Bay, and it's 1, 2, 3. There goes the tree, and they're off, man. And it's all about throttle control. These guys are all playing on controllers for the most part.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of guys that's all they do.
That's crazy.
Well, there's that
Um,
YouTube streamer, Drag Me. He's got like 30,000 subscribers, gets, 10, 15,000 views
Oh,
on
really?
his videos. And yeah,
Hmm.
just
Yeah, there's
drag
guys that do
races.
drifting stuff. All they do is
Yeah, I've seen the drift. I
around
never knew about
Tokyo
the
and
drag
stuff.
race.
Kind of
Racing
drifting,
stuff.
yeah.
I've seen the drag racing stuff with the people in Forza, but I've never really seen it in GT.
Yeah, every so often I'll see one where it's like drag only.
Yep, that's all they do.
Sorry, I don't have a dress.
But they line up,
Wah, wah.
and then they just go, man, and then they go to the end of the thing, turn around, and come back and do it again.
What tires are they using? The sports? Like
I think
sports in
they
the
have,
front and racing in the back?
It depends on the car, because like
Okay.
some guys run front wheel drive, some guys run rear wheel drive.
Okay.
Because dude, some of them Civics are quick.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about the traction control because all the weight's up front, and they will actually hold if you put a racing tire on them.
Mhm.
Like I said, he's all about the Camaro, but he's told me about some other ones that he's played around with. The Integra is one that a lot of people like. And
I actually have a souped up Integra, and it's actually a really good
Is
car to
it?
drive.
Oh, so it's like a hot import nights kind of thing.
Yeah.
They have that, yeah.
And they're actually there. It's funny because there are lobbies that do that too. But do you notice what we're saying? They're lobbies.
Yeah.
Right now in Gran Turismo, the only real clean racing you'll get are in lobbies or in leagues, because of actually making people follow the rules.
Well, with the drag race, GT7 has the capability. There should be eighth mile, quarter mile, half mile.
I'm
drag
surprised there
race.
isn't.
Well, didn't they have that in 4?
I think so.
Like 3 or 4,
There
they
was one
actually
of them,
had
yeah,
drag strips.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one.
I don't remember which one either, but there was.
It should be implemented.
The big test
It is a
track
car
there,
culture
Oval,
game.
the meme track. They could have like a lobby setting for drag racing there.
Oh,
You know what I
easy.
mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
And throw in drag slicks. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be
can have
cool.
roll racing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean you could, but that's I think I agree that right now the BOP is fairly good. It's probably I would say it's close to being the best that it's been, but they also have Sophie, which could, if they tested with Sophie, could probably bring that BOP even closer.
Yeah.
It's just true, but it seems that they don't do that, or I don't know what's going on. Do
you guys ever notice that half the car selections aren't even a viable option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even for the alien guys.
It's more than half usually. You have all of the race cars, and then you have 4 race cars that actually work, or 3 race cars that actually work. Mm-hmm. That are your viable options.
Yeah. And but there are guys out there, like I raced with a guy last night that I've raced with for a couple of years now, and he only drives. We do some Group 4 lobbies, and he only drives the M4, and he's an A+, and I'm in my 4 accounts. I got 2 low to mid A's and 2 high B's. I can stay with him at my level, and this guy is fast. And that's all, but that's the only thing I guess, to make it even or whatever. But that guy kills it in a car that I can't figure out how to use.
Yeah, that M4 is hard. You got to
short shift the shit out of.
But yeah,
it's a fun car, but yeah, it's a busy car because again, you are constantly upshifting and downshifting to stay in the power band with that car.
And
I wish it wasn't
around
that way. I like it. It handles well to me. It's just a busy car. Another one is the McLaren. You have to short shift a lot, and it's a busy car in VR, especially in my opinion.
You got to come down 5
I'm not a
gears.
fan of. Yeah, exactly. So I like cars that you can rev. And drive the shit out of them that way versus constantly just shifting all the time.
I just counted
another one.
I just counted 42 Group 3 cars.
That are not existent.
Out of those 42, I might be off. I might have double counted here and there. But out of those 42, let's say 40, viable in every race. You're going to have 4, a 10th,
Yeah,
maybe
which is
5
crazy.
that you can
Yeah,
use.
and there's some cars that have never been used, like that.
Yeah.
For example, that in Group 3 there, that Toyota FT1. That thing's a piece of shit.
And it used to be a good competitive car in sport.
Yeah, it's
I
actually,
used to drive the FT1 more than I ever drove the Supra because it handled better.
yeah.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that you have that many cars.
Yeah, you see, Tijney does he's doing the BOP breakdown on the cars, and he's like halfway through the cars or maybe more, and the differentiate between the top cars and the other cars that you never use it's horrendous.
Staggering.
Yeah.
Now, I can say this. So the older cars, you know, let's say the cars that are 10 years old and older, okay, I totally get why they're slower. Naturally, they're going to be slower. It's just the way it is. If that's the issue, then you need to do the Evo models of all those cars, or you need to do we need to have the rights, or you need to buy the rights for all of the cars that are currently being used in WEC and IMSA or World GT Challenge. We need to have all of those cars that are being used.
Yeah, money's not an issue with this.
Money is not an issue with Gran Turismo.
Dude, they would make even more money if they did that.
If they had the C8 Corvette, do you know how many more people would actually come back to Gran Turismo? You know,
I watched a video of Ruth, the Porsche company, and he was talking about when his car was introduced into Gran Turismo, how many people would come up to him and mention, "Oh my gosh, I've driven your car in Gran Turismo," blah. And he said that just brought so many new eyeballs to his company and his car, and I don't know how many copies it sold, a couple million, but you know, it brought a lot of attention to his company that he never had before, his free advertising. And so you'd think car manufacturers would want to be in one of the most popular games. Again, 2 million users every month.
But you also have to realize this. You have to realize that, you know, governing bodies like the FIA have looked at Gran Turismo and found them severely lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to online play. You know, they've basically come in and said, "Yeah, no, sorry, we're not giving you any. You do not get validated because you can't keep up with what your esports rules should be." You know, I mean, the fact that when it comes down to the penalty system, you can get away with so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even that. It's just they don't have heavy damage. Every other true racing game has heavy damage.
Yeah. You crash or you crash into somebody and your car is destroyed.
Like Stoosman last night on iRacing.
Yeah, he crashed.
I did not see that crash. I did not see that. I was watching him too. I was watching him because
fucked up.
Dude, Hollis.
It was his right suspension was jacked, and he had to pit. And
Hollis was trimming the dog down, and it took him 3 hours to get him trimmed.
God dang!
Wow.
Because his hair.
Well, let's get back to racing.
So, but during that time, I was watching Stoosman. But I didn't see that race. I was off.
But
something else.
Again, heavy damage in
heavy
GWS, in Nations, Manu, it doesn't exist.
Which
and
it should.
Again,
it should exist it should exist in Daily C.
Dailies. And but
Dude,
that's why it's an arcade game. It's an arcade game. Yeah.
Yeah, and at the world events, at the
that
world
be
finals,
heavy damage.
It should all be heavy damage. Absolutely. Those guys are good enough that they shouldn't be running into each other. And it very rarely happens. It happens, but it very rarely should
It happens in real life. That's right.
It happens
Right,
in real life. It
exactly.
happens in every race we watch.
Yeah.
Almost,
I mean,
every race we
the
watch, there's some
Austrian.
sort of yep.
So,
Let's not talk about that because Sean didn't wake up soon enough to be able to
No.
watch
Oh,
the race.
hell no.
That's a good question, Joe.
What?
Do you watch racing, and if you do, what are your favorite series?
I can't watch Formula One. And honestly, I don't watch a whole lot. But MotoGP.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
that was
nice.
fun.
Man, MotoGP,
So
man, that is an
uh,
exciting form of racing right there.
I think I follow Formula One, but like I said, I have 3 kids. Dude, if I get time at the TV, it's when they're asleep.
Right.
Right.
I will watch some stuff on YouTube. Lately, I've been mainly just watching sim racing. I watch a couple different, Mike and Sean's last night was great. But MotoGP, I've always been a motorcycle guy. I love cars. I love automotives. But to me, the pinnacle of motorsports is performance. I don't care what it's in. It could be in anything. Okay. And I'll watch it. But, I love watching the GR86s and the
Yeah.
MX5s.
Oh,
And
those are
I'm
such
lucky
good
because they
races.
come right down the street from me.
VIR.
VIR, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, VIR's got super bikes. I think it's next weekend or the weekend after.
Ooh.
Yeah, American Superbikes are going there, which I'm curious because I've never even heard of the series, but I get their stuff. But MotoGP, I hate NASCAR. I grew up with it. Went to a million races, and my parents loved it. And back in the day, it was great, but nowadays, it's not even racing to me anymore.
Yeah, but you got to have that competition caution. We're doing stage racing now.
Well, and that's what I'm getting at is when I went to NASCAR, they don't even have some of the tracks that I went to see them on. You guys remember a little place called North Wilkesboro?
Yeah.
Didn't they bring that back
yeah.
last week or the week before?
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
they
God.
did. They've done
It was
one
the first
race.
time in years.
Yeah, no,
They
I
brought
thought that was
back
really cool.
Chicago.
Chicago.
They
But,
did
Yeah.
Chicago 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, we used to go to Martinsville and Richmond, and my dad went to Daytona. I never made it up there, but I got to go to Dover and what's the other Pocono. I don't know if they still do that one or not.
Yep,
but,
Pocono is still on it. Yep. Well,
and it was crazy. It was fun.
what was cool about the old NASCAR, what made it interesting, because I'm a nerd when it comes to racing. One of the things that I love watching is the strategy. And how in those long NASCAR races that everybody complained about, it was all about strategy and how they were figuring out, 2 tires or 4 tires or their fuel, or in that long race allowed lots of different strategies to happen. Now, when you take and you stop a race a third of the way through, all you got to worry about really honestly is that strategy through each stage of that race. Where you're going to be. There's probably the overall strategy, but it's just not it's not what it was, that's for sure. And as a racing nerd, when I'm watching, the strategies that were happening today in Formula One were pretty fun to watch. IMSA and WEC racing is always fun to watch the different strategies. How it's going to play out. And those races are great because strategy wins the race 90% of the time, and you never know what it's going to be until that last or second to last pit stop. It's great. It is so much fun. It keeps you watching. It keeps me watching because, again, I'm a huge nerd for that stuff.
Well, I love that stuff, man.
Yeah, I love it. But when you take strategy out of it, it's just cars going around a track, and it doesn't do anything for me. Unless you're at like a sprint car race where it's just mayhem for 30 or 60 laps, that's a blast too. That's always a lot of fun. Just complete fucking balls out for as long as you can go. Cars running into each
That's
other.
why you like it.
Oh, yes, that is true. Balls out.
Well, you guys are West Coast, dude. Do you guys ever see like Speedway? Do you ever get to go to Speedway bike races or anything like that? Or
There aren't very many speedway bikes. There used to be some down in California. There are a couple
yeah, there
of
was like
speedway
Orange
races.
County and
Well, and Silver Dollar Speedway up in Northern California, Chico used to have some speedway races, but a lot of it was just dirt track cars.
okay,
You know, so
or like late models or midgets or outlaws and stuff.
At the track that I mean, at the tiny track that I lived next or near to, it was, you know, you'd have the mini stocks and regular stock cars and late models and sometimes midgets and 360 sprints, and those are the cars that you know we almost always had and it was always a blast. It was always a blast to go. That local racing, man. And right now I've got a nephew who has a 3-car sprint car team, 360 sprint, and doing pretty well. And he said if I moved back to California, he'd build a sprint car for me.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
But that's not enough. I'm sorry. That's not enough to get me to move back to California.
Not enough incentive?
No.
Close, but not quite.
Yeah. I mean, California is just a complete shit show right now. There's no reason for me to move back there. And it's sad because I love the area I grew up in, the Sacramento and Northern California area. I love that. I love visiting, but I'd never want to live there. Just because of California politics right now. They're taxing you for everything. They just, you know, digging into your pockets, and no, not going to happen.
Nickel and diming you.
Yep. No
Not
money.
gonna happen.
No money.
Hey, Joe, so what kind of rig and setup do you have?
So I run the DD Pro. I got lucky because I bought it before the price hike. I think I got it for like $800 with the what is it, the load cell, and I got the 5 nanometer, but then I bought the 8 nanometer power supply off of Alibaba.
Oh, okay.
And it's worked 100% fine, and it was only, I think it was $40.
Oh, wow.
It took a while to get here, but compared to what Fanatec wanted for it.
Yeah.
I think they want 100 or something like that.
Yeah, well, at the time I think it was like 100. It was either that or the load cell. So I got the load cell because everybody, dude, I researched it, man. I never in my life would have thought I would have done sim racing until I found Tidge, and then I found this guy, Omega, and then there was another guy. There's another Australian who's got some kind of crazy $1 million setup. But I watched all their like who's the best kind of videos, and they all said get the load cell before you get the nanometer. So I did that, and then I'm kind of tight on space, so I use an GT Omega Apex racing stand.
Okay.
And just a regular chair, not a wheelchair, of course, but it works good, man. And I mean, I have the option to put a seat and the rest of the rig on it if I want. And I used the wheel that it came with for about a year, and then I bought the McLaren wheel,
Nice.
which I love it. The only thing is I'm so scared. I've updated my base and wheel, I think twice, and both times, like look, me and Todd are probably in the same era of technology. I actually bought a laptop just to do the updates and stuff. And the first time I put it in, it like froze.
Oh.
And you know, when you're watching all the videos and they're like, don't unplug it, don't turn it off because it'll just brick it. So I went on Reddit and asked a question. Somebody got back to me real quick, and they were like, dude, just turn it off and don't turn the wheel off, but turn, X out of the thing, go back in. And then I did that, updated it, and then my wheel was upside down. And look, man, I mean, I think technology is good for a lot of things, but for guys like me, man, like I was telling you earlier, this is the first time I've ever even been on a PSN chat. I was asking my kids, how do I do it so they can't hear what's behind me? How do I do it? And they're like, dude, just hit the fucking button and shut up.
Dad, it's right there.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and these kids, man, like I love my kids, man, but they know way more, and they look at you like you've got a
Oh yeah,
growing out of your
Mike.
head
Yeah,
when
my
you
kids
ask
do
them
the
a question.
Same thing. Yep.
It's like, Dad, just hit the button. You're fine. It's okay. But no, and I mean, honestly, I got that I think in 2021. I got all that stuff. I bought it all at the same time, and it was between that or there was another brand I was looking at. I think it was Thrustmaster, and everybody was like Fanatec. Well, then Fanatec shit the bed.
Yeah.
You know, like they went through their post-COVID shit, and I think in 24 I bought the VR because of you guys.
Ooh, nice.
I had never done VR before except for like way back when Lawnmower Man came out, when you got in the like gyroscope thing at like Aladdin's Castle or some shit. I think I did it.
Right.
And man, it was life changing. And it's funny because you guys always talk, and the guy last week, Cherry, was saying how he has that bumper sticker. So
yeah,
I've just been like playing around this week, like trying to see some of the things you guys talk about, because I'm pretty much just TT online. I'll do circuit experience and stuff if I need credits, but man, I'm online. Like I could care less. Two of my accounts, man, they're like level 30 or something, but you know, I've got a shitload of Group 3 and Group 4 cars.
Racing.
But so I went through and I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to take the VR headset off for a minute. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, I never got sick with VR, ever. Like, I took the Radical to Goodwood was my first VR car, and loved it. And the other day I took the VR headset off and tried to race flat screen, and bro, I thought I was going to get sick.
Right.
Because your eyes are trying to focus on things that aren't there.
Yeah.
And I think it throws your your interior brain chemistry off or something.
Yeah, it throws you for a loop.
Now, did you notice more of like a delay between your actions and like the steering input and what the car would actually do versus VR?
So I'm gonna this is a bone I got to pick, especially with Coach Mike. I was, and still, if I'm in flat screen, I race third person, chase cam, because that's how I started. And I've commented on some of your shit. And I will tell you this: there is definitely a delay. I mean, it is noticeable. I mean, I don't know how many nanoseconds or whatever it is, but yeah, it is 100% not. You know, it's offset. It's like an old Cadillac where you have to turn like 100 yards before you want to actually turn the car. You know, you're telegraphing your movements. But yeah, I did. I definitely noticed that 100%. I did it, you know, for a couple races just to play around with it. And like I said, it made me a little nauseous at first. I'm fine now, but it's just weird, like, because you're looking around trying to look at your mirrors and stuff like that, and even though I'm in third person and I'm chase camming it, it just doesn't it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the game's not as exciting and intuitive.
That's when I feel like I'm playing a video game.
That's engaging.
Yeah,
it is. Just not as engaging.
Yeah. I mean, I have to agree with the fact that you listen to us and you've come over to the good side, and because we're not the dark side, everybody, we're the good side.
So Joe is a VR snob. You are a VR elitist.
Yep.
I should say.
Speaking of one thing I wanted to throw out there, because over the last couple of weeks now, since I found out I was going to come on here, I've been listening to like old shows and coming back. And I'd say for about the last 2 months, Big Fat Racing has come up a couple times. And so he's pretty genuine dude. I went on one of his lobbies the other day on Friday, and I actually gave you guys a
I
shout out
believe his name is
on there.
Joe as well, right? Isn't it?
I think it is,
I
Joe.
think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does all his stuff in VR.
Yep.
And dude, let me just tell you right now, man. I went into one of his lobbies at Spa, and Spa's a track that I feel like pretty good on. I can usually get gold if we have a TT, and I can always hang in with people, man. And I started, I think, in fourth, held pretty good. They were pretty clean. There was a couple idiots, but dude, this guy, he crashed out on the one going down the hill before the big hard right, way like 2 turns before Poulon. And I pass him, right? And I see him on the side of the road. And I'm like, shit, man, I wanted to race this guy. A lap and a half later, he's got me going into La Source, and he lets me go through Eau Rouge and Radeon, and we're coming down the Kimmel. And dude, and I was in the 992, and he was in the Ferrari because that's what he drives.
Yeah.
And man, he just trucked me. Like, you know,
fast.
gave me, dude, he is crazy fast. Like, I couldn't believe it. But he gets, and you guys have been saying about how, like, you don't understand. And I think it goes to, like, the kids of today, it's that instant gratification. He primarily does, you were talking to RL, I guess, a couple weeks ago about the vertical YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
The shorts. And I think that's where he's getting his followers from.
His subscriber count, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you watch his lives, and there's like, you would think there'd be way more people in there watching, and it's just, it's crazy. Like, where do all
10,
these fucking
15.
subscribers come from?
Yeah, because
I
I
think
think
he's
he's over
doing that.
130,000.
Yeah, he's high.
Yeah, dude, he's up there. It's insane. Yeah, because I'll watch him in the mornings and stuff. When I get up, he's on.
That's wild.
And he always
That's so
drives the
wild.
Ferrari, so I love it. Because, yeah, that's what I love to drive. It's the Ferrari.
And he is.
I'd love to have. I posted a link to the show, to last week's show in his Discord, because I'm in there. So I'm trying to eventually get him on. It'd be good.
Well, have you flat out asked him?
No,
Like,
not
hey,
yet. I'm
we
trying
have
to
a
build.
podcast?
So he's not like, who the fuck? Put the podcast in there. Hopefully they listen to the show. So no one says, you know, get the fuck out of here. Everyone's super cool. So hopefully one day we'll have him on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. you
Yeah, I
can just
mean,
flat
I
out
think
ask
you'll
him.
be good.
Yeah.
Well, I put a shout out for him, for you in that race, and he replied to it. He's like, "Yeah, man, we'll do it. Check it out." He,
Hell yeah.
because you know, I thanked him for the lobby and the race because it was fun. You know, it's always fun to watch
Yeah.
yourself on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, I just wanted to ask, how did you hear about us, and
Originally. Yeah.
how did that come about?
Okay, so it's a bit of a story, but like I said,
Oh, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sorry, we're running out of time.
Yeah. Well, so
And on that bombshell, good night, everybody.
I had just found Tidge, and like I said, I really don't do podcasts. I have one other one that I listen to, but you know, it's a hit or miss. You guys are the only thing I really do every week. But anyways, so I'd found Tidge, and I was trying to get faster, and I was still on controller, and I had just found sport mode, and I was listening to this one podcast, and it's completely separate from racing. It's a rope smoking podcast.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, so I typed in Gran Turismo, and this one popped up, and it's somebody I think you guys had talked about a long time ago, Road Beef, and it's called Gran
GT
Turismo
Bros. Yeah.
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 And
Love
I just
Road
couldn't get into it. And underneath it was this thing called Dumb Guys Do Racing. I'm like, well, man, I'm fucking dumb. I can't even figure out how to update my controller. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I put it on, and I think the first episode that I listened to was, God damn it, what's his name?
Graybush.
No, when that,
Jamie?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
Hollywood Most Wanted or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Look, and I mean, 100% honest. When I started listening to that, it was like I was sitting down in 1999 playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater for the first
Yeah.
time with my buddies. Spilling bong water on the
Right,
couch and
yeah. Fuck
eating
yeah.
3-day-old pizza and Chinese food and just getting it, man. And that's what it sounded like to me. And ever since then, man, I've been hooked. I've listened to every episode, most of them more than once.
Right on.
Wow.
Like I said, man, the last
Multi-episode
week, that's all I
listening.
listened
That's awesome.
Hell
That's
yeah.
great.
And all the guys you've had on are like, they go from mild to wild, man. Like, it's great. Like Hawko, dude, I've
dude,
wanted to
Hawko.
fucking take a lesson from that guy since the first time I saw him talk.
Right.
And it's like, he's insanely fast, but he's also fucking insane, dude. I love it.
He's completely out of his mind. We love him.
Dude, but yeah, and it's funny because when you guys changed, and how the hell did you guys get Eminem to do your hook on your song?
I mean, it's one of the joys.
We know
of having-
people. We know people.
We can't help the people.
I mean, you got to pay Terry's retainer if you want that.
Right.
Like, that's just that's. I mean, you got Eminem, but you can't get a hold.
Oh fuck.
But I mean, I told you what I do for work, and I mean, all I do all day is listen to something, and it's either audiobooks or you guys.
Oh, right
And
on.
so sometimes, man, I have to, like, last week's episode I listened to 3 times before I came on today, and because I wanted to, like, I mean, dude, look, I might. I'm a fanboy, dude. I'm seriously, like, I would totally be. And you guys have brought something into my life that, and I'm not like, I don't want to sound weird or anything like that, but when I find something I like, man, I try to promote it. If you look at my account, man, you guys are the first thing in every lobby I go to. My banner says DGDR podcast. Thank me later. And every account I have. And
we should be paying you, Joe.
No shit.
No, dude, I should be paying you, dude. I don't ever want to hear you guys ever leave, dude, because, like I said, man, it reminds me of my youth, of like sitting around with my boys, and the best part is nothing seems to be off limits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll talk about anything.
And that's the cool thing, man. It's like, because you're playing a game, and there's all these million things that could be better and could be worse. But at the end of the day, man, we're all living. And, whatever your thoughts on the global phenomenon at the moment, there's a lot of bad shit going on. There's a lot of good shit going on too, but a lot of people focus on that bad shit. And you guys, you take me away from that for an hour or two every week. And dude, I mean, I know my OnlyFans girls are starving this month because I sent you my money, but they'll make it up some other way.
Sorry, Sophie Rain, or whoever.
Oh shit.
Oh man, yeah.
But no, that's very, very cool and flattering.
And thank you.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, seriously, I feel like I could walk into a bar and you guys are sitting there talking shit, and I would just be able to sit down and talk shit to you. It'd be like,
for sure.
And I appreciate it. I really do. And
it's just a hangout.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
You saw our pregame.
That's what happens. That's what happens in anytime we're
very
on.
Prepared.
That's what the pregame is. I mean, it's just us, and we're like, hey, why don't we do a podcast?
Okay.
I mean,
And
why
shout
not?
out to Rob, Jimbo's friend, for telling us to do it.
Yep. Rob was like, you guys need to do that. Because he saw the chemistry that we had when we were racing in lobbies all the time. When we were doing at the beginning,
daily
our Monday night, and he's
Tom,
like,
I thought it was your wife and daughter were doing it, and then you got the idea for it, Sean, or something.
Nope. It
Oh,
was Rob.
all right.
No, it was Rob.
Rob mentioned
Yeah.
for us to do
Rob
it.
was like,
Wow.
you guys should do that. Because, I mean, not to pat ourselves on the back, but we've got good chemistry because we're friends.
But
You know? And yeah, guess what? Friends get to yell at each other and still be friends, Todd.
that's
man, I
one of
didn't
my
wanna bring that
favorite
one up.
moments. Fuck you, kiss or eat my ass.
Eat my ass, yeah. And in the end, it doesn't hurt my relationship with Todd because Todd.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it.
Oh,
I just thought
fuck, we
you gotta
need-
get a mug or a T-shirt that says
Right.
"Eat my ass," and
You
then
eat my ass.
underneath it says "Jimbo Racer." Like quote.
All I heard is a click, like, oh, he just hung up.
Oh,
Right.
that was the best.
No, but in the end, I absolutely love Todd. Todd is genuinely a good person.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
probably a way better person than me, honestly.
Probably.
You know, he's just a good guy. You know, he's a valued member of the team and he's fast as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Todd is so fast, ridiculous.
I was a little worried when I heard that episode. I was like, shit. Oh,
The
God.
breaking up.
Fucking
Band's
done.
breaking up.
Yeah, man.
were
Fucking getting
just-
the band back together. But
It's just you know, it happens. You've had those arguments with friends too. Everybody does.
Yep.
And you just go back at it the next week, and you just get through it. There's
well, that's
You know.
reality. But if you look at everything
It
you
is.
see in front of you, nah, man, these people don't talk no more. Like,
Oh,
that's,
yeah, there's a lot of those. Yeah.
social media has fucked this country. And
Oh, it has.
it's a completely
downfall
different
of it.
You have to realize that we are all from a completely different generation.
Oh, yeah.
I do. I recognize. But, dude, you go to, like, I talk to people all day, every day. And the amount of people that cannot actually form a sentence and talk to you like a human being is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
And-
all text. It's shorthand.
Oh, yeah. Half the time, I don't
You'll
even
be
know
in a
what the
room
fuck
with
they're saying.
people. You'll be in a room with people, and they're texting back and forth instead of actually having a conversation.
That's
Like
crazy.
you're 3 feet apart from each other, and you're texting instead of actually talking. Yeah, people's vocabulary shrinking, IQ shrinking. Social media is the the death of America or the world.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, because in the
Unfortunate.
end, none of it's real.
No. No.
It isn't.
None of it's real.
Except for GT7 and VR. That's
Yeah, that's
That is the realest.
That's the real deal.
If you're not, you know what? We're starting to run out of time.
We can go a little extra too.
Well, this is what I was going to say. We haven't talked at all about last night's race.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was last night's-
Well,
what
let me
happened?
do this first thing then. Shout out to Jimbo for helping me and Mike because my brain goes into tunnel vision when I'm in interview mode, and I forget things. So I forgot to thank Jimbo because Jimbo was on comms with Mike and I going back and forth, staying calm. He kept us calm, super chill, and it's just sets the tone for the race. And thank you so much because you did a wonderful job.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Honestly, I have as much fun doing engineering as I do racing. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I love racing.
Well, dude,
But
helping
doing that
Mike and
is
I at the
just
same
a
time like
blast.
that, how
It
you
is.
did it was crazy because you were very calm, going back and forth, telling, "Hey guys, take a deep breath. You're doing great. Hey, that was great," and keeps us focused and calm ourselves and not frantic. And when we make a mistake, it's like, "All right, oh, you got it. You pulled it back. You're doing great."
Trying
Just
to
keep-
not reach through the fucking microphone
And strangle?
beat and beat Mike about the head is difficult sometimes. Because I'm like, hey, remember, turn 1.
Hit your mark.
Hit your marks. Turn 1, hit your marks. And he's like, I went off again. I'm like,
hot.
if I want to fucking strangle you right now, I literally just said, watch your marks.
Break 5 minutes earlier. 5 meters earlier.
I was shocked at your engineering prowess, Jim.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I was
great.
expecting you to be like, I will fucking strangle you if you do that at turn 1 again. And
Well, it's kind of funny in the broadcast. Hover and a higher place were talking about Mike.
Yeah.
Do you think Mike knows where he is on the track
He's
and
flying
he knows
blind.
what's going on? Yeah, at higher play. Yeah, he's flying blind, but you can't have somebody in your ear. It is legal here,
Yep.
so you can't have an engineer. So maybe he does know and stuff like that. So
Oh, we knew.
Not my boys. My boys
do,
weren't
Jim.
flying blind, but
No.
that was, dude. That was hard for me. By the time we got done, I was sweating, and all I was doing was keeping track of what was going on. And I forgot my glasses, so I've got my fucking tablet, and I'm like trying to see it. I'm like, they're on mediums. Yes, that guy's on a medium. Yes, like trying to. Oh, it's like it was nerve wracking. It was nerve wracking last night, but we made it through.
Mm-hmm.
Sean got a 3rd place. I don't know where he pulled that shit from,
Me either.
except for the fact that it was Mike's strategy.
It was.
Well, you guys qualified well. What, 4th and 5th?
Yep.
4th and 5th. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, had good strat and everything. Stayed out of trouble.
Yep. Had a
Well,
lot of
and
clean
it
air.
was
They got 30 laps at Suzuka, for anybody that's wondering.
Yep. S7R Red
Junior
Bull
Red
Junior
Bull.
League.
Watch that race.
Extravaganza.
McNaughty's channel.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Because that dude, he's Hovercraft put in the work. They figured it out. And, dude, this is a great series. Great.
Hovercraft.
Yeah, the
series.
fuel's an issue.
Dude,
Yeah.
Hovercraft
Issue.
has made so far 2 spectacular races, and I'm looking forward to the rest. They are so much fun to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Like going and helping you and Mike out doing strategy and racing during the week is a blast. It is so much fun, and I'm like, man, I should have been part of this race.
Oh, yeah. Because these are some great combos.
Great
and
combos.
too, the drivers in the league are everyone's
Great
super
drivers.
clean.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
it's
Except for
been
Jeffrey.
great. Yeah, Jeffrey with his
and Jeffrey
connection
with
issues.
his connection issues. Get that fixed, Jeffrey.
Yep.
You got to get that fixed.
Yeah,
that was
reset
bad.
your router an hour before.
And if you're sitting
the
on
race,
Wi-Fi,
turn it
dude,
off at the
go
beginning.
wired.
Yeah,
Connect.
you gotta go wired.
Yeah,
Connect.
yeah, because that was fairly horrible to deal with. I know
Oh, it was
it wasn't
scary.
anything say meaningful because you know what I mean. But his car was everywhere. It was tough to race near him, and then because he thinks everything is in a certain view
Yeah.
for him, he's actually bouncing around in like the lag and disconnection like from the lobby was causing impact contact with. I got hit a couple times by him, and I know it wasn't purposeful, but because of the connection and the desync, it was troublesome. So. And it sucks for him. He was doing actually technically really well,
Oh,
and
dude,
got
he's
disconnected.
fast.
So, again, that's his connection itself
Yeah,
needs to.
because then he dropped out
tuned up.
right up near
Yep.
the end. He lost it.
Well, I think IRO, another SR7 league, was on earlier, and they couldn't get the lobby going.
Yeah, they were having issues.
They were having issues. So
The VIP race went pretty good. Shout out to
Yeah.
Upstream
there was-
Studios.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I'm
I
sorry.
had-
they were at
TKs.
Villeneuve and Daytona
Mm-hmm.
because they have two leagues or two groups.
Yeah.
So I know it was Group 4, Jack Villeneuve in the Mustang, the Viper, and the Corvette. Nobody picked the Mustang. But that was a really good race. It's good to see Z28 is back racing.
Oh, awesome.
yeah.
He's in that league, so he's not streaming, I don't think, or doing dailies or anything. But at least he's
He's racing.
Back racing.
doing some racing and everything. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to just go back to the race, like the last night, the race itself, and like how good of a combination and settings and everything it was. But also, like Jim was saying, like the drivers and the standards, just A1. Like everybody is just super respectful. I was able to do things that I would never ever
Right,
attempt
yeah.
in a million years in a daily race because of the standard of driving. But I knew I just trusted the people in the league and in the race to be good about things, and they were absolutely phenomenal. We had some great little battling and passes. Like with our strategy, we kind of got into the clean air right away before everybody, which helped for the dirty air slow down through the S's, and we gained on everybody before they even pitted. And I had to pass like 3 or 4 people, and they were respectful about it. They didn't necessarily let me by, but they did not fight me, knowing, etiquette. Like, okay, this guy's on a different race than me. You know what I mean? So, whereas in a daily race, if you pit early, you got a guy who hasn't pitted yet, and he'll just be an absolute ass to you. Whereas in this, it was great. We had a little bit of side by side. I had to make the move, not just giving it. And
Shred.
yeah. So
Doing
real
shred.
well done, guys. Well done. I appreciate all the great driving.
Just so it was.
Joe, have you thought of doing any league racing, or are you just like dailies and
Dude, I'll tell you right now, man.
or lobbies?
I would be all about that league that Mike and Sean are in. I just cannot commit the time. My wife is a nurse and she works
Okay.
every
12-hour
third
shifts.
weekend.
Right.
Yeah, and I got the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one day, but I will say on that kind of note, I did want to bring up one thing.
Please.
Dude, look, if we go long, I'll
No,
make
it's
it
good.
worth you guys' while.
We're
But, so this is a question for Terry, because he like I said, I was listening to some of the old ones, and so GTWS and Manufacturers and Nations, they go what for like 2 months at a time, every 3 months. It seems like we get like 3 or 4 a year.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of something around there.
Yeah, 2 to 3. You'll get 2 to 3.
Should be
maybe.
starting up here pretty
3
soon.
being
Okay, so
but
he made a comment one time when GT Sport closed down, and Mike said, well, why don't they just add those servers and do a daily D? And he was like, oh, well, it's antiquated stuff and all that, whatever. But they've got to have extra servers for those championships. They're just sitting there for 3 months at a time. Why don't we do an MX5 tournament in the meantime, or a GR86 or a
Dude,
Radical,
that would be fucking
or
cool.
I mean, think about it, like a one make.
Yeah. Yeah.
They kind
well,
of
with
did.
Mazda
They used
being
to
a
do
huge
shit.
sponsor, with Mazda being a big sponsor of GT7, it would make sense to do an MX5. And again, we said this so many times. The best race was at
The
Road
Roadster.
Atlanta.
Road
the
Atlanta
MX5,
MX5 race
and they
was
haven't
the
touched
best.
it. And they haven't touched it. So I don't know what the analytics show them or whatever, but that race was incredible.
And that race was packed.
It was.
That's the thing.
It
That
seemed like
race
it
was
was.
packed.
I was doing it every day. It was so much fun. So to me, yeah, it would make sense. But Kaz, he doesn't make sense. He does what Kaz wants to do.
Yeah, and it kind of go back with the server things. They used to, like in sport, you used to have the Toyota Cup. You used to have a couple other ones going at the same time, or like not at the same time, but that like randomly thrown in the mix just to keep, I guess, probably to keep the servers active.
That Toyota Cup was awesome.
Yeah.
And those were once a month.
Yeah.
Races.
And I think they should be doing at least one a week, one make race with open, like, on a Saturday or Sunday, whatever they want to do.
I agree. Yes. Every Saturday there should be some special race event that's going on in GT7.
It's a $1 billion company. They've got the equipment.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. The infrastructure's there, in my opinion.
And how many people does it really take to run the damn thing?
Yeah, you wouldn't think many.
I don't think that many.
Are you going to be clicking some buttons?
They can't have that many fucking people working there because they got
with
the goddamn
AI?
account. They got the accountant doing the fucking daily race setups, for Christ's sakes.
But with AI now and everything, it should be fairly easy to to run everything and shouldn't take much manpower at all, if any. So,
But like
Kaz, if
Sweet
you're
Cherry
listening,
said, it seems like it's come down to the marketing department. They don't know what the fuck they're
Right?
doing.
They look at too
yeah,
many numbers.
Yeah, but if you put a Mazda
what we
Cup or a
want with
Toyota
it.
Cup or a Ferrari Cup or
Oh,
any of those companies,
Porsche Cup,
Porsche,
yes,
yeah, oh
especially a Porsche
yeah,
Cup,
fuck
yes,
yeah,
dude, those companies will be paying PD to
yes.
have their shit
for
up there, especially
sure.
if the top streamers get on there and
Mm-hmm.
say, "Oh well, I'm going to do this." And that's the thing is, it's like, you know, I don't know how many listeners you guys got, but all
3,
it, ta-
including you.
Depends.
but
Depends.
that like all you have to do is get that one person in there one time, and that's it, man. And then you're done. You're taking off, and now you're off.
Yeah.
I mean, off to the races. And dude, like I said, man, I love the show and I love Gran Turismo, and I just think that holy shit, man, there's so much potential for so many things to be like done that it boggles my mind sometimes playing these games. Like dude, these dailies last week, and I'm not going to try and cut into your corner, Mike, but Jesus Christ,
Oh
man.
Oh,
yeah.
we're
Didn't even
awful.
touch them. Didn't
Well,
even touch them.
Jacques Villeneuve, 10 laps, 1-1, Group 4, all-wheel
That's
drive
just
fest.
ridiculous.
The race was boring. Boring. There's just nothing to it. No strategy. So, again, you had to qualify really, really high. Tons of penalties in that race. Just not very fun. And then 6 laps at Brands Hatch. That was a
Did you guys do
BRZ
that one?
911
Nope.
race. I did not.
I did a bunch of that one.
I love Brands Hatch. I do.
Yeah.
That's a good, decent
Um,
little race, but at the same time, because it's the only decent thing, it becomes very aggressive.
Oh,
And only
100%.
6 laps. That
Yeah.
I need
and
at
6
least
laps,
15,
yeah.
16
Hard to
for
pass
that one.
too.
Yes.
People
Yeah,
just don't have the patience.
strat. But usually when that race is a daily D, it's either you're pitting on the first lap or again you're pitting at the last lap
Mm-hmm.
for Brands Hatch. And then race A was Grand Valley in the NSX. A lot of people said it was fun. Super GT did a bunch of it. He loved it. Tijney said it was fun. Hodgson GT, he enjoyed that race. So some fairly big streamers were enjoying race A. I did not touch that race. I just
No.
did see a couple times, and it was boring. Because
Yeah.
either a bunch of people are wiping out and getting penalties, and you're by yourself, and whatever. It just to me wasn't that fun of a race.
Yeah. Not at all.
What do we have next week?
Oh, well, next week is some interesting things.
Oh,
Daily A is they're taking us back to Tsukuba. We'll be on the sport mediums. Obviously, the 1x1, so it'll go back to the usual little road car kind of thing for that. Could be like a GR86. It could be those the AEs
Yeah.
that they did
The
before.
Honda Civic.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, a couple different
Possibly
variations.
street cars.
So it may be an interesting, but it's also one of those. Again, it's going to be a car energy race because of the track it is. So short track, not a lot of real big passing, so people dive corners a lot. So Daily B is going to take us to a track I don't think we've ever really utilized very much. Trial Mountain.
oh, what? Hold on.
Lord.
Where's what? That track?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
they've
that a
never
new one?
used that track.
It's gonna be Trial Mountain, racing hard. It's probably Group 4 cars, 5-6 laps, give or take.
Yeah.
So another kind of race. Repeat. Daily C is going to be Barcelona with the GP layout chicane. Race mediums and softs both required, ×3 fuel, ×4 tires. And probably not going to be the funnest in Group 3 just because I don't know if it's just me. Obviously, the chicane changes
Is there a
things.
chance it could be Group 2?
I'm hoping
there?
Group 2 or SF.
It could be, and have like Group 3 for Daily B. But the problem I always find is when they throw the chicane does change the dynamics and that. But what it
Oh, for
does, it
sure.
makes if to me it makes people even more aggressive and like desperate because they don't want to have to try to deal with the chicane. They want to try to get you somewhere else and get
Exactly.
ahead. So like they battle harder in other spots for whatever reason where it's a smoother, let's say technically more friendlier race with the no chicane layout. I don't know why, but to me, everybody goes crazy before getting to that chicane at the last sector.
Have they done the no chicane or the chicane since sport?
It's
I
been
know
a
it used to
Oh
come
yeah,
It's
long
been
back
it's
a
been a
then.
time.
couple.
while. It's been a
Yeah, I
while.
can't
I think they've done it
remember.
once or twice, but not. I think it was like Group Fours they did it with when they last did it.
Hoping
But
for year
yeah, it's not
two.
going to be an exciting. So what I'll be doing is basically I'll be just doing Red Bull Junior practice all week myself because I
Tokyo.
find that more important than doing some shitty daily repeats. So
Hey,
Yeah.
for
Sean, do
anybody
you
that
have a
goes, have fun.
Hmm?
did you have Digits website up? Do you know the numbers?
Ooh, I
Oh,
can,
I got
What
that. I can
people
get that
did
for you right
for
now.
yeah, pull that up.
yeah, just see what people did for race C versus race B. I'm assuming race B was probably the more popular
Yeah, I would think
of the
so.
two.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
So
most of the people want to drive the GT3 cars.
yeah. So race C this week or last week. Our count is where is it? 39,000, almost 40,000 people. It says.
That's for race C.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
which is actually surprising for what it
Yeah,
was, but
I'm
yeah.
it is.
surprised.
I figured that was
Ooh,
going to have around
and
30.
race B was 62,000.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
wow. Okay, so
Wow.
having said that, that means that the actual player count is slowly increasing the last little while because we haven't had these kind of strong numbers for a long time. Because
Yeah, I
usually,
think
if I'm
since
not
they Le
mistaken, they're like
Mans at
30,
Hyper,
40 ish.
it's been going up.
Yeah, because on average, like
Well,
for
what about race A though? Are those
a
numbers
race,
up?
yeah. Where's race A there? And race A was only 17,000.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
think maybe what happened there, for example, is there's more people that do usually rate daily A only that didn't really like the instability of the car in the track, and they probably went to race B instead,
Yeah,
which is why there's such a huge, 62,000 in race B is
Yeah,
is
that's
is
huge.
pretty high.
that's huge. Yeah, that is. That is. Again, for a race that was only what 8 minutes long, and I think you're waiting longer than the actual what the actual race was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Joe,
Um,
do you enjoy longer races, or are you more of a sprint guy?
sprint.
Um, man, honestly, I like it all. I enjoy the longer races, especially if you have to change tires or you got to worry about fuel. But I like the sprint races too. The biggest thing with me is I think there should be a like if it's going to be a sprint, like a couple of years ago we did the end of the World Series at Interlagos and it was like 11 laps on hards. Um, put the damn thing on softs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
come on, man. I mean, everybody that streams, everybody that talks about it that I've ever talked to or heard of says the easier the car is to drive, the better racing is. Why do you want, I mean, I know that goes into the whole penalty system and all that. But dude, these guys are so scared about going down to B or up to A or up to A plus or down to A that they're throwing it, man. I mean, lobbies are a little bit better. But when you get into these dailies, man, holy shit, dude. Some of these guys, and then they act like it's not even, it's you should have expected it. I'm like, dude, I'm sitting
Yeah.
here trying
Yeah.
to hold my fucking line,
Right.
and you're just like coming in sideways, Tokyo Drift style. Uh,
Hmm.
and it's like, come on, man. Because, over the years, I've kind of figured out if you just hold your line, be patient, they're 9 times out of 10 they're going to make a mistake unless you're in a high
Mm-hmm.
lobby. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
if you're in the World Series. The World Series is a little bit different animal, but daily races, man, And the other thing too is the time of year. Like I also don't play a whole lot at night unless it's a Saturday or a Friday night. But school's out,
Yeah.
and there are some kids out there that are playing Gran Turismo. And let me just tell you, man, I don't know when you guys' school goes back in, but ours goes in the middle of August.
Oh,
And the day
shit.
they go back to school, our lobbies improve twofold. Easily.
I think
Easily.
gaming in general improves. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, because they're gone. And I mean,
Yep.
you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you got an hour or so before you go to work, and you jump on for a second. Man, those are some of the most enjoyable daily races I've ever had. And I don't even care if I finish last. But all I want to know is that I can go into a turn and not just get ass raped by the guy coming in behind me.
Right.
You know the worst
That's
lobbies
funny
I've ever
because
had
That's
is
what I'm looking forward to.
the worst. The worst lobbies I've ever experienced is it'd be later night here, kind of midnight, not midnight, but like evening 8-9 o'clock Pacific, and go on to my European count.
Get the guys that are just waking
Well, yeah,
up.
that's 3-4 in the morning. Yeah, those
3,
are
4
guys
o'clock in the
coming home
morning in
from the
Europe.
pub.
That is the most disgusting racing I've ever experienced in my life. I did 3 races one time. It was the worst fucking thing. You can't even call it racing. It was just absolutely horrific. And it is that just guys coming home drunk or something like that and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do some driving, smash, fuck you, yeah, whatever." It's just like I don't even know if half the lobbies were even finishing a lap without fucking. It was just holy fuck. I had to leave. I was just like, no, I'll go back to North America.
You guys never play in the drinking lobbies?
No.
Oh, dude, man, I have this one that's every Friday and Saturday night, and it's drinking and driving, dude. And it's just a bunch of guys that are always there, and they're all getting wasted. Starts at 9 o'clock Eastern, and it's a 5-lap race. It switches. Winner picks the track, and we have some really great races. And then you get some of these guys, and whatever, but they just show up because anybody can go into a lobby, and holy shit, dude! Some guys drink some different shit than we do. Like some of these Argentinians and these Brazilian guys, man, they're on some whole next level shit.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what they're drinking they got out of the fucking jungle down there, but we're drinking beer and shots and everybody's doing their thing, but that's a fun lobby, man. I do that when I can.
Right.
I do an ayahuasca. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
my
right?
fucking steering wheel is turned into a snake.
Oh.
And it's being controlled by a panther next to you.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Dude, I would never try to hop on a video game under the influence of hallucinogens.
Oh.
If I did
It's
that,
amazing.
I'd never do that though.
It's amazing.
Never do that.
Oh, that'd be
VR on hallucinogens is
Oh
Wow.
no, my eyeballs would fall out of my head.
I wouldn't be able to handle it.
I wouldn't be able to handle it. Like
Oh,
my
you just
brain
do a
is,
little bit, dude.
My brain is too sensitive.
Microdose.
Yep, microdose.
Listen.
Micro.
I consider myself a psychonaut now. Like totally handle. Listen, that chocolate trip I had back in, what was that, February or March? That was the most intense shit I've ever been through. And let's just say that 4th of July got pretty intense too. So, I mean, I can handle myself when it comes, but doing that, nope, would be nearly impossible. I can barely work my phone when I'm not there. It's very difficult.
Just break it in half, Jimbo.
No, why?
Break it in half and just do a little bit, man. And trust me, man.
Yeah,
Put on
only
Resident
drink
Evil in
Resident
VR.
I don't ever do.
God.
I don't ever do anything half-assed when it comes to my psychedelics.
Well, I'm not
I'm
saying
like-
do it half-ass. It just, but like it.
Just enough.
Just enough to get you, not to where you're seeing it, but like if you close your eyes, you get a little bit of movement. and then put that VR goggles on. Don't start jumping to Resident Evil, but man, put on Gran
Ooh.
Turismo and go drive around
Dude, that'd
Goodwood.
be fucking. That would be terrifying.
Oh my gosh, yes,
That
it
would.
would be. That would
Oh
be.
my
It's
God.
awesome.
That's not terrifying. That's horrifying.
I'd be
It's
so
amazing.
scared.
Hey,
Oh,
Joe,
boy.
did you
Yeah.
have a favorite car in Gran Turismo? Whether it's a street car or race car? Are you a Group 3 guy, Group 4 guy, SF?
I mean, my favorite category to race, I know I'm going to be in the minority, but Group 4 because it's so close. I really like Group 3. I like all the downforce cars. The only ones I really don't like are the Group 1s.
Oh.
Because I feel like every time I race them, everybody just can't figure out how to do it. But my hands down favorite car to drive in the game is probably the Radical.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, put that
Well, that's-
Radical and make it into a series.
That
Put
would
it on
be
all
good.
three
Yeah,
compounds.
That would be
I
good.
agree.
And I mean, because they do it. Like in Europe, they don't
Yeah.
do it here, obviously. But in Europe, man, there's a whole series for that. It's like our 86
There
or
is.
MX5 thing. But no, man, I like everything. I will say, when it comes to dailies, I will only do certain tracks. Like, there's no way in hell you'll get me in Canada. I'll do the time trial for it and get on the board, but I won't race on it.
Yeah.
And I won't do Eiger. I have a hard time with Grand Valley if it's his road car. But I mean, it's like everybody. Like, I'd rather race Spa or Nordschleife or something like that. But I like the real tracks too. I'm not a
Same.
big fan of the fake ones.
Yeah.
Same.
And that's why I think that they need to get. I mean, I think we need Coda,
Silverstone, Road America.
Silverstone,
Oof.
yes. Sash and Ring, VIR. We also need that Barber Motorsports Park, dude. That
Yeah,
is an
that'd be
awesome
great.
track. If you guys have ever seen that,
Oh, dude,
I mean-
the Canadian track.
Montreal.
No, that was they just did Canadian Tire. That they just did in
Oh.
IMSA.
Yeah,
Dude, that track is fucking cool. Oh,
They
pardon.
did Formula One there a couple years ago, didn't they?
No, Formula One hasn't been there. Well, they did it like back in the '60s or something like that. It's been a long time since they've.
I thought they did it in like 21 or 22. I
No.
thought I saw it on First to Finish or something.
No, this one is this track is super fast, super flowing. Definitely would be a blast. It would be a blast to have in the game. But we'll never see
Hey,
it.
Joe, do you have a favorite car in real life or?
Todd, I've been
Your
waiting
car
for this
garage.
question all day. I have been waiting for this question, Todd, and I knew you were going to be the one to ask it. So I got three. One's unrealistic, one's somewhat realistic, and one I can get any day of the week. Daihatsu Hijet.
Oh shit.
Dude, those things, the key trucks, like the little,
Yep.
Yeah.
it looks like a little flatbed
Yeah.
van.
Bike minis. Yep.
Yeah.
Our buddy Matt's got one, I think, right?
Yeah, Matt has one. Yeah.
4-wheel drive, 3-banger. Dude, those things are awesome. 992 GT3 RS
Oh, yeah.
and 550
What
Spider.
color?
Oh, yellow and gray.
Okay.
Yeah,
Excellent,
like gray
excellent.
but yellow highlights. And 550
Oh, okay.
Spider.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I love that car, man. I've loved it since the first time I ever saw a 550. And it's funny because they make them now like as kits, and you can put a Subaru engine in them, and you don't have to use
Oh, what?
a Volkswagen engine, and you can it's got an upgraded suspension, chassis, and frame, so it can actually handle that amount of horsepower. Because the original, I think, only had like 120,
Mm-hmm.
130 horsepower. But yeah, you can put the WRX and the SDI engine in it too if you want. But yeah, man, I like old stuff.
Nice.
And I hate Ferrari. Sorry, Sean.
Yeah, I'm not a Ferrari guy either. So it's fair to say you are a Porsche guy. Do you drive the GT3 RS and GT7 a lot at all? If you're just kind of roaming.
I'll do it like for time trial, not time trials, but for like credits and stuff like that. I mean, and let me
Okay.
just tell you, man, that car is a beast when it comes to single player. Like
Oh,
you
it
just
is.
put decent tires on it, man, and that
Mm-hmm.
thing. And you know
You
what
can
the
race
crazy thing?
cars.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
crazy thing is that one we just got, the safety car.
Oh,
That
Yeah, the
yeah.
thing
911 Turbo.
is a pig.
I
It
haven't
does
driven
not
it yet.
All-wheel
turn at
drive,
all.
understeers like a motherfucker.
Oh my god! I was trying to do that weekly challenge the other day, and I was just like, "What did they do to my girl?" You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's just awful. But
yeah. It understeers big time.
but yeah, like that. I drive that, and it's funny because I had my old route that I used to do. I had a PPF place, and I used to get to see all the cool ones, man.
Oh.
I got to see GT3s all the time, but you know, the coolest one I thought was the Dakar Porsche. Have you seen that? The off-road one?
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
off-road
That's
yeah.
sweet.
Porsche, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that thing was nasty, and I thought it was a like a retro fit regular
Resto
Porsche.
mod or something.
Yeah, but it was
Okay.
actually a real one, and I couldn't believe it because I mean I think it's almost $500,000 for
Yeah.
that car.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're
but
very
I mean,
rare and very expensive.
yeah, I've seen the guy that owns the place. He's real big into the V8 Audis, and he's got a V10, uh, but he's also got I think it's the IS7 wagon,
Oh.
and that thing
I love
is
estate cars.
a beast, bro. He's got all the crazy like aero on it, and he's got like those things that you put on the wheels that push the air in to cool
Oh,
down the
yeah.
brakes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, and he'll fire that thing up. He's got a drop downs and turbos and extra, upgraded turbos on it because I think it's a V8 twin turbo, and man, dude, he turns that thing on, and you're like, Audi? That doesn't sound like an
Right?
Audi.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
Audi.
dude. But
Dude, the what is it? Is it it's the Avant, which is the twin turbocharged Audi wagon. That would be, I wouldn't buy many new cars. I would buy that one because that one is, if I had the money, that one is just a fucking beast. This is so cool.
there's
So
a lot
cool.
of cool stuff.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, if I won the
I agree
lottery,
with you.
it would be one of my lottery purchases. I wouldn't purchase a fucking supercar. They're too much to maintain. I would get something like that because it's just as
Yeah.
fast as a
Oh,
supercar.
yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just
man.
Got a
crazy.
couple little mods and yeah, they're
Get a
sweet
chip in
fast.
that bitch, and you're fucking.
And then,
right there,
and you
man.
can put your kids in the
Combo
back too.
tune.
You can
Hey,
bend them to the backs of their seats.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
Question for you: did you guys do the
Yeah.
last race of what was it, Nations? The little
It's
A
a
bar?
disco.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
That
No, you didn't
was
do it.
what was going on. I think that was the Conor McGregor fight. I chose to watch that
Yeah.
debacle.
I had
Great, but it looked like a fun race. Toby did it.
He did?
Toby was kicking ass. He was like the fastest car on track, and then Casio, he lost it, so he just parked it, and then he did the second one. I think he did pretty well. He might. I think he got a top five. But yeah, it looked like a fun race. It did. Now looking back, wish I would have done it. Did you do it, Joe?
I did. I did it two or three times. I can't remember exactly, but the reason I was going to ask is because so this is the first time since I found sport mode that I didn't really participate too much in manufacturers and nations, and I just did that race because I really like it. It used to be it was a daily A couple months ago. But did you guys get the feeling that these two seasons that we just had were just like nobody thought about it?
Thrown
Like it was
together.
just,
just
hey,
thrown
Yeah, yeah,
together.
yeah,
thrown
just like
together.
fuck it, man. Let's just
Yeah.
give them races we've already like.
So,
For
Who
the
wants
most
to
part, they're
do
a
Trial
repeat-ish.
Mountain in a Red Bull?
No.
I don't.
Yeah. Fuck no.
yeah, that's why again I did the first couple. Then it was on 4th of July weekend, so I was planning on going out. We had bad weather. like, I'm not going to do the race. I didn't really fucking practice, and it's fucking downpouring. And then the next week was Conor McGregor. Like, I want to watch that versus racing, and then
You wasted your night on that one.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I looked at the
the other
schedule.
fights were awesome, but yeah.
I looked at the schedule and was like, okay, the first 3 races, those are cool. The rest of the races are like meme races. I have no desire to do them.
But they were just recycled.
Yeah.
We've done them.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
I feel like every Nations Cup for like the last 2 or 3, we've had Trial Mountain either forward or reverse in the Red Bull cars. It's just like the same thing over and over. It's like, come on, guys, you've got I don't know how many hundreds of cars in the game, and that's another thing too. Like, would you guys be opposed to having regular road cars with better tires as a B and C? I mean, dude, they've got a fucking 250
Sometimes I
Ferrari.
would. Like, we had that Pagani race car. We had the
that would be
Ferrari
dope.
SXX.
Yeah, dude, put
We had
those in the game.
Yeah, but let's race those in a B or C with racing slick sauce or whatever, and let's utilize those friggin' cars. But it Group 3, Group 4, it's just
They won't even do new track layouts. How many? We went over
24-hour.
How many, dude? How many tracks are there to race on, including the different
Over
track
100.
layouts? And how many do they use?
Like 2,
15.
5.
Yeah.
So 10 to 15 they cycle through, but there's no variation or nothing like that.
Why don't we have daily race
Sardinia.
A rallies?
Yeah.
Daily race A rallies with no SRDR.
Yeah.
I think they should have a whole completely Gran Turismo rally.
Dude.
I don't have a problem with that either. When they had the rally race, that was a long time ago. They had the rally race part of the Nations Cup part of the Nations Cup. That was a blast. That was a blast. I mean, it's so much fun. And then they just the imagination in their track, in their daily race and Nations, in just their racing, there's no imagination there. There's none at all.
No,
you've got so many tracks that have rain. How often do you actually see rain in Race C?
Only if it's at Le Mans.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Only if it's at Le Mans.
Or Suzuka.
I'm not
with
a
the
fan,
GT500.
but I'd rather see day-night transition or night-to-day transition.
Dude, yes.
I have no problem with day-night transitions. Weather, I think
weather does need to be implemented more. As much
it does. That's one of the things that they promised.
Well, wasn't that the whole thing? Yeah, it was going to be the actual weather and that.
Weather.
Yeah. Of
actual
that day,
weather.
Yeah.
Nope, that's gone out the window. Which means you could have races during the week if they actually implemented natural weather. You could have races during the week where one night you're going to have rain all night long, and the next night you're not.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's wrong with that? That makes it interesting. That throws some spice in there.
The
and I know there are lots of people that. Yeah.
Well,
I think if they started doing more interesting things, you would start getting more racers.
Yeah. See, I know it's like, not say it's not that hard, but it's not that hard with technology these days to do real-time weather. And I'm going to point it out is because Microsoft Flight Simulator has accurate, real down to almost the damn minute weather.
Oh.
You go on, there's raining outside, you go on, it's starting to clear in the game.
Dude, that's
Does
cool.
the PS4 have anything
insane.
to do with it?
Probably.
I think that probably has a little bit to do with it.
It might. They got to get rid of that.
I think, they got
stop
screwed when
supporting
they had to
on
do
the
that.
PS4.
Yep.
Like,
They really do. At this time, I can understand in the original, like, it sucks that they did it, but it's been years. I'm sorry if you're still on old gen consoles. You need to be separated. You know what I mean? Like, it's stifling the games. Is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's stifling. It's definitely stifling people who have PS5s.
Yeah.
Because
you need to put them on the island.
Yeah.
Not to say anything, but
Yes.
it's like it's been a long time. I can understand the shortage, pandemic stuff, but it's been years.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, but think about it this way too, man. Like, because I'm kind of that guy. I'm your everyday GT7 guy. Like, I don't, I don't race all day. I don't race. I mean, I try to race every day if I can, but there's a lot of people out there, man, that they might only play it once a week or once a
Yeah.
month, and they're not spending, $500-600 on a setup.
Yeah.
And I get that part of it, but like you said, put those guys on Leper Island and let them fight amongst themselves
exactly.
with their lag. Yeah.
That's what happens. That's one of the reasons. Like, obviously, it's distance as well, but the lobby stability is also dependent on that as well. When we have races, we get you can tell because it goes to absolute dog shit when there's you're full of PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
when,
it's not.
When you get PS4
it's not
players, and that happens in the nations and manufacturers.
Log it in. Forever.
Dude, when it takes forever, and then they are all over the place.
And and it's not distance because you only have distance lag when you get North and South America. You can have all North America, and because it's the PS4, it's lags the lobby. They don't handle the speeds and everything that need to be done as well as the PS5, and it's impacting everything. If they separated it, the lobbies would be absolutely amazing. I guarantee it.
Well, they'd be a lot better connectivity wise.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
might be able to get 20 people in the lobby.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's exactly as well. That's what's holding it back because we can't do that with PS4.
Yeah, well, PS4 you get to do your stuff on your own away from PS5.
And that's why I really, really, really hope that they stick by their guns and GT8 is PS6 only.
Yep.
And if I can't afford them when I come out the game and the console, I'll wait and I'll stick with this. But I don't want to cross over because I can just buy it on 5 for now. No, I don't want that because I know what happens.
And boy, do we got a while before that happens.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you guys what, man.
Upgrade
LMU.
This game.
Yeah, I'm
if they have
stoked for
VR.
That.
It's gotta have VR.
If it's got VR, I'm
if
good.
it's got VR, I'm getting LMU. Yeah, but it has to have VR.
I think it would.
What's this new Joker where you can keep your DR and SR if you have a bad race?
What?
Like if somebody takes you out or something like that, you can use your Joker card where your DR or SR won't be affected in that race. I don't think you can do it for every race, but you're going to have some option where you could apply it. Like, I got taken out. Cool. I got caught up in a huge car thing and shit like that. So
the other thing I'm interested in as well coming is the iRacing Indy.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought that was supposed to come out last year.
No, they've delayed it to it was supposed to be the end of this year or whatnot, and now they're putting it to like March 2027 because I think they're trying to just make sure they implement everything. And I hope that, for the love of God, because it is iRacing and that they do have PSVR 2.
Well, is it going to be better than the NASCAR version that they put out?
Yeah. And they're separating a console to a PC as well. It's going to be standalone. So that's they're basically going to make it maximized for console, and that's the delay they're having.
The NASCAR just doesn't seem to be doing very well. The iRacing NASCAR game that they put out on console.
It did in the beginning.
Part of it is. I'm sorry. I'm going to point this out for iRacing. iRacing still looks like shit unless you have an amazing setup.
Yeah.
It does. It looks 15, 20 years old. Stutzman looks good, but Stutzman has a good computer.
Yeah, you got to have some really good shit to make that look good. Because that's like boosted media, man. Their iRacing, when they do it, looks fucking amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah,
but he's got exactly.
He's got it turned up.
You get a $1,500 setup, it's gonna look like shit, and you're not gonna be able to run VR because it takes so much fucking power.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I love my
sucks.
PS5. Just plug it in and go.
Again,
Oh,
as
that's
many.
great.
What it comes down to, this is the funny thing. What it comes down to is, GT7 is the most accessible, competitive racing game on the market right now.
In the world.
Yep.
You know,
worldwide.
you can just hop in and start racing. It doesn't take you that long to be able to do that against real people. You know, and again, you have hardcore racers like us. And then you have the guys that can only do it once a week or once a month, and guess what they can do? They can hop in once a week or once a month and hop into a lobby and be able to race other people. You know, that's great. That's great. We just need a few things changed, like add full damage, fix your penalty system, turn your penalty system into the same one that they have in iRacing, where if you go off track, you get docked points. You hit somebody, both people get docked points. You lose points when you touch people or you run off track. That is a great system. Also, make it so it's equal when it comes to losing and gaining DR. You know, I'm sorry, but when I go into a race against guys that are better than me and I get past them and end up in, let's say, 10th spot, but all the guys behind me were, 6 guys that were in front of me to start the race ended up behind me, and they've got higher DRs. I should be making points on that.
Oh, yeah, you should be making
I shouldn't be losing points for passing guys that are technically better than I am.
Yeah.
That
shouldn't be happening.
You should also keep the SRs together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if there's a B driver that somehow ends up in one of those quirky, mid-A lobbies, somehow he gets stuck in that, and he ends up, getting a 10th place, he should be making DR on that.
Yeah.
Because he passed guys that were better than him.
Yeah.
That's just how it should be. And guess what? If I go into a super ranked lobby and I'm the guy at the bottom and it's all the top players, I shouldn't be losing that much DR if I come in 16th.
Yep.
If anything, if I start 16th and end up 16th in a lobby that is high, where I'm the bottom player, I shouldn't be losing DR at all.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like me, the dailies is like I get into a lobby sometimes. It's top split. It's got everybody's online because it's a great race, and I'm starting in the back. And you know what? Great. I'm gonna have a good race. I'm gonna, it's almost an honor to be in a lobby like that. But I'm losing like crazy every time, regardless, because I'm not going to make positions against people like that.
And then guess what? You make positions, and let's say you're 16th, and you get up to 10th or 11th, and you still lose. And when people go, well, you don't lose that much. You shouldn't lose any. You should be gaining DR.
Yeah.
You should be gaining DR. Why is 9th place the end of making any DR at all?
Well, too, that's where you get people being desperate.
If you're lucky.
And that's
the top half.
Again, if you are passing people that are higher ranked than you and they're finishing behind you, you should be making DR, not losing it.
Yeah.
Well, I on my second account, I like to not qualify and race from the back. And so I've gone from 16th to 4th and have still lost DR.
Yeah.
I just passed 12 fucking cars.
Yeah.
And I lost fucking DR.
Why am I losing points for passing cars?
Especially if it's a clean race,
Yeah.
No
clean
mishaps.
race bonus,
You shouldn't lose anything.
No.
Yeah.
Well, what about
again? It's very minimal, but still, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
what about when you're on the cusp? Because I've got 2 A's and 2 B accounts, and my B's I always keep high, right? So I'm always kind of going to A, but I don't want to go to A because those are my play around accounts. But when you can always tell when you're getting ready to be an A because they put you in they put you in a low A lobby with guys with C D,
Yeah.
B, SR.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Yeah,
That's bullshit, man.
That
It
should
is.
never be
Yeah.
happening.
No.
That
Well,
should
that just
never
means
be
nobody's racing, and they're just getting people to fill a friggin' lobby.
Yeah,
Which,
which sucks,
again,
but
is
that
sad
shouldn't
when
be
you have 2
happening.
million.
happening. That
It
shouldn't
shouldn't.
be happening at all.
They shouldn't even
Again, I
have
said this a
A-rated
million
guys with
times,
anything but S.
Yeah.
but I should be able to go on at 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning as A plus and be racing 15 other A plus fucking racers.
Or
In my
A
opinion.
plus, or people. Well, depending on where you're at in A plus. If you're a low A plus, yeah, you're going to be against guys that are high A, low A plus. That should be it. If you're just an A plus player that's mid A plus, yes, you should be racing against all A plus players.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And like that's the dropped SR. You shouldn't even be able to online race. They should. You
Yep.
got to implement something. You got to earn it back somehow, like
Mhm.
ACC, like we've said a million times. Go on the fly. The AI is a lot better, and just race clean and get your SR back.
Yeah,
You
and
should
they
be
need
able
to implement. They need to implement Sophie 3 into the regular game now.
Which you can't because it's a crossover.
Yep,
PS4
PS4.
can't fucking
PS4,
handle that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, well,
Again.
you can still guess what? They can still make it to where PS5 only can have
Yeah.
Sophie.
Because we got the
They
power
can do
pack
that.
only.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got the power pack only. You can do it so that they do an update to the game, and guess what? All guys that have PS5 and PS5 Pros get Sophie 3.0. That's easy. And then when you do your regular offline racing, you get, dude, Sophie 3.0 is so good.
It's not. It's not like it's hard by now. It is, but it isn't. It's good. It's unbelievable. It reacts. It does. Like it's fucking amazing.
It
compared
is
to this
it
shit.
is so good compared to their regular AI system. Like it is so much closer to racing with actual players.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think their regular AI contributes to a lot of poor driving habits.
Absolutely,
Yes. 'Cause
absolutely,
it's
it
fucking
does.
horrible.
They need to upgrade. It is. It breaks
Well-
mid apex and does
Yeah,
weird
well,
shit. and
it'll
it's
do like
people
3
ramming-
breakings mid apex, and then just move all over the place.
It doesn't know like you're there. Basically, it's on a trained path, so you take a move underneath sometimes or whatever, and they'll just turn in like you're not there, which makes people think, oh, that's the way you race.
Yeah,
Kind of
exactly.
shit. Whereas if you go to Sophie 3, you make a move, they react like, ooh, shit, watch that car there.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like they're aggressive and they'll make the move on the inside if you let them, but they're say clean about it. Like, you know what I mean? They're not going to just turn in. If you make a move last second, they'll just hit the brakes and move out of the way, like not turn in on you because they're like, oh shit, there's a car there. You know what I mean? It understands the game. Like it's got brains, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
It's just we could go on for hours like this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Well, one quick question, Joe. What would you like to see implemented in GTA? Any new updates or?
I would
what
like
would
to
you like
see.
implemented?
Oh, with GT7 or GT8?
Or
GT7.
GT7, excuse me, GT7.
All right. I would like to see as many modern cars as possible, like race cars. I would also like to see as many real life racetracks as possible. I don't even care. You can give me like if you go on iRacing, you can see, dude, they have little circle tracks in some podunk,
Mhm.
Arkansas town. But man, I just honestly, I want to see as many GT3, GT4 modern, up to date cars as possible, and I want to see as many actual competition racetracks as I could see, and then I would really like to see more people playing the game. Because I think that really is where it lies. Like you said, it was 60,000 played Brands Hatch this week. If there was 150,000 playing that game, I think they would be putting a little bit more effort into it.
Right.
I think they're just kind of sitting back, taking the money
don't I play? Why don't I do dailies anymore?
because of the level of discourse in the driver.
Yeah,
Like-
driving standards.
But
Until they fix that, I have a feeling that there are a lot of drivers like me out there. I mean, there are, because there are a ton of drivers who only do league racing. And they only do league racing because of the driving standards that are allowed in daily races and in Nations Cup and manufacturers.
Yeah, I think if
Well, it's that or people graduate to iRacing or ACC.
That's another thing too. But why did Stoosman leave and go to iRacing?
Because of Shit Nation demand you the driving, basically.
The driving.
Other drivers.
That's why I think that's the reason a lot of people leave Gran Turismo. Is because of other drivers. If you fix that by having full damage, and you penalize people heavily, and that doesn't mean giving them a 5-second penalty where they slow down in the middle of the track, but it actually affects their DR, it affects their SR, and it affects it in real time. And then they also have, you run into a car and you get black flagged. Or you get a stop and go. Making it an actual penalty.
Yeah, stop and go would be great.
Or put it at the end of the race.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they do if you get a penalty on the last lap. Just put it in just a ticker tape in the background saying, you fucked up here.
Yeah. And there you go. That's why you finished 5 seconds behind the guy in front of you that you passed dirtily. But you've got to fix that system. If they did that and made the game better in that sense, you would end up with those numbers going up. And then secondly, if you made the races interesting and not on the same tracks every week. That's a huge thing too. It gets really boring doing Suzuka and Grand Valley and Trial Mountain and Deep Forest, and it used to be Lago Maggiore.
Yeah.
Lago Maggiore was almost twice a month for a long time.
Yeah.
I know, we barely even get Spa.
Now,
that's a joke.
You barely get Spa. Spa and Suzuka are the two top main tracks that I think we get most of the time when they're used.
I think Suzuka is number one.
Yeah.
What if you had to test into it?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Like back in GT3, I think it was, you couldn't do certain things unless you passed the license.
Right.
So if you're like getting ready to go up to A, and you could even have like what they do in, my kids play Fortnite, and they have like competitive, and then they have ranked, and it's like you go in and okay, you're about to go to A. Okay, you've been promoted to A. This is what you have to do. You have to go on here and tell us and show us that you can actually hold your line going through the corkscrew, or hold your line going through Radeon. Anything, like give them a test.
Yeah.
Make them pass it in a certain amount of time, showing that they can actually follow the rules. And if you don't want to be in ranked, then don't be in ranked. Fuck all. Because I think at the end of the day, most people want to race clean and they want to have a good race. But what happens is somebody oversteers, somebody who should be using traction control isn't. They snap decision because they actually think they're driving. They hit somebody and the race is fucked. So then they're just driving around fucking banging into people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the reality is if you had heavy damage right then, okay, well, you're going to be 15 seconds behind the bat guy. And that's just, to me, that would make everything easy, because if you test into it, you're going in, hey man, if I clip this guy going into here, I'm screwed and my race is done. So I'm not going to clip this guy. And if he runs into my ass, we're both screwed. So unless he's got a grudge against me, he's not going to do that.
And I think that's been my biggest experience in racing in Gran Turismo is I'm not always the fastest, but I am probably I am a very good defensive driver. Ask Mike. That's
part of racing.
And there are people that can't stand that.
Make your car wide, Mike. Make your car wide.
Yeah.
Last night, dude,
that
you were
is
doing
part
it.
of racing. Yeah, Mike was doing that last night. That's part of racing. You have to learn how to get past me. Because I'm not going to allow you past me. You've got to get past me. You've got to
make them use their tires, make them burn their fuel.
And going against somebody like Hako, let's say, because I've raced with Hako a lot. I've gotten passed by Hako a lot. But Hako also recognizes what I'm doing. And he understands what he has to do to get past me.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it in a clean manner.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with a lot of the A-plus racers that race from the back and think, and this is not you, Todd, because this is not your way of thinking, but there are way too many A-plus racers that think, I'm racing for the back. These people just need to get out of my way. I am faster. I deserve to be in front of you. Just get out of my way. There are way too many people out there that do that, and they are dirty drivers in the end. Because they will stick their nose in because they're like, oh, this guy's slower than me, and they'll just jam their nose in.
100%. And bang your bumper going down the straight, not bump drafting, and going in the turn. They know they can brake later because they know the track better. I went through it. That was the first time I ever got on YouTube, was with a streamer that I'll tell you off air. But we were doing Deep Forest, and it was right when I was making A. And it was right when they did the physics change where they nerfed the Lamborghini. And this guy, he was faster, coming from the back. He crashed, got behind me. And, going through the S's, he's just like, bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, look, dude. So finally, I got over it, and I ran him into the wall. And I go back, watch the YouTube video, and he just missiled me going into the hairpin down at the bottom of the mountain, and it acted like that's what should have happened. I'm like, dude, you got to go around in a place that's worthwhile to pass. Yeah. Like, just because you're better than me doesn't mean you get to win. You got to do it the right way.
That's not your spot until you take it clean.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's on the guy passing to do it safely.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. First rule.
And they just can't handle it. It's like Key's tiny little penis envy or penis ego is just
fuck you.
Dude, I want to have a
everybody that passes him. Oh mate, oh mate, what are you doing? Oh mate, I made a bad move and I'm paying for it and it's your fault. It's
Chap.
I fucking Guy SRT's newest one that just came out. It's like a 30-second thing. Gosh. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh, it is.
It's just talk. He's like, I've had enough with it. People in the community are gonna give me shit, and it's like, fuck you. And it clips it like the way you can almost tell it's like all clipped together a little bit, like the parts, like it's to throw it together, but it's basically like shows Key like, yeah, I'm tired of this fucking game and all these people and all you people. Oh my fucking, you go fuck you. Hey
Joe,
but it's exactly his attitude.
Who do I watch?
Yeah.
Well, Tidge, 100%, man. The guy he's not always right, but dude, the guy has changed my driving ability. I watch Big Fat Racing.
Okay.
And then I watch a couple that are like, I watch Rory. I love Rory, man, but I can't watch all the time with him because he doesn't do I don't know. He doesn't do the races I do.
Right.
But I watch Lead Pencil. You guys ever heard of him?
Yep.
I have.
Yep.
I like Lead
Pencil. Yeah.
He does
he's
a
good,
lot
good guy,
of
but I can't watch him.
He's hard. Sometimes he is hard, but I like watching when he's training people.
Yeah.
Like he'll bring people on there and try and do like training with them.
It's his view. It's the view. That's why I can't watch him.
Yeah, I know.
I watched his Learn with Lead. I learned with Lead. I don't think he makes people faster. I think he inundates them with too much stuff. A lot of it bad information, and I never see him make anybody quicker. That's just my opinion. He means well, and
I think he helps people go from C to B. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's going to help you guys. but when you're
basic
lower
fundamentals.
down and you're just starting, he can help you a lot. I think
They're
when you
very
want to go from
casual.
like A to A plus, you want to go to somebody like Digit
Yeah.
or Hawko or somebody like that. And I mean, dude, Digit fucking rocks. I got a list of the guys to
Yeah.
watch. And Grove is cool. I really like, you know, don't call me out on this, but do you guys watch Tiny Turnip or Just Hun?
Her?
Is that chick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's two
Tiny,
chicks.
Tiny's. She's got like 20,000
Yeah,
subscribers.
she's good.
I wonder why.
Right?
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm gonna say that I'm not. I can't say it. I can't say it.
Yeah, no. Hey man, if I had
Just
it, I'd do it
Hun's
too.
hard.
I
I
don't.
can't. Yeah.
I can.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
not
follow
fair.
Mignotti, and I watch him more for the races. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't watch his
Yeah.
live streams too much when he's like racing himself because he's too fucking nice.
Right.
Yeah.
He really is, dude. I love
The
the guy
guy's
to
always
death, man.
smiled. He's always
He is.
smiling.
That's how he is in real
Always.
life. It's wild.
That's how he is in real life.
He's the
Yeah.
nicest
he's
motherfucker.
great for that, but it's just like, it's funny to watch him sometimes because bad, like shit that will make anybody like, what the fuck?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, big smile. I guess okay, no worries, okay.
Well,
it's like,
he does. He does. They're on the list. You're going on the list.
Yep. He does do that.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, I think most of them are pretty decent people. I mean, there's some
Yeah.
assholes out there. There
Oh,
really
yeah.
are. I mean, there's a couple
yeah.
of them that I can't watch anymore because it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude, can you really? I mean, just I said it to one guy one time. I was like, you know what, dude? How about I just pull over and let you pass?
Right.
Because apparently you're the only person in this entire game that matters.
Yeah.
He got mad at me about that, but whatever, you know.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
man. I mean, it's just a game at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and it's a way for us to do something that we really want to do, but some of us can't afford it.
Right.
Because I sure as
Yeah.
fuck can't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way. Especially with kids and stuff. They take all my money.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
I'm hoping that my kids were going to learn to drive on. I've got a daughter who's. I'm going to put her in the EDX MVR School of Driving. And
That's
have
what
her
I was
learn how
going to
to
do with my
drive.
daughter, too. Yep.
Yeah.
Put
You
her
gave
on
me the
that
idea
before she
for
even
that.
gets behind the wheel so she can somewhat understand. Like, I put her on it before, and she's done some flat screen stuff. I haven't done the VR yet with her. But she did a little bit of Formula One and stuff like that, and a little bit of Gran Turismo, but nothing crazy. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Get her in that. Put her in Tokyo and like the Urus or something in the SUV, and just kind of drive around there and do that.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you know, it's something for everybody, but the kids, I really wish more kids would come into it because I can tell you now, I bought a PlayStation 4 Gran Turismo. I went out and got it the day it came out.
That's
And
the only reason I have a PlayStation.
the only reason I play video games is because of Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Same.
Same. It's funny you say because like I always played Gran Turismo PlayStation. At one point, I even tried Xbox. I owned one for a little while, and it just wasn't the same. It felt awkward. It didn't, you know what I mean? Like the controllers were different. It was just, and I got used to it, but my brain was just like, nah. I sold it and got myself a PlayStation again. I've never ever had anything but PlayStation because of that. And it's just, there's no Gran Turismo. I don't give a shit how good the games are. There's no Gran Turismo.
Well, I've never had another game that was
from
anywhere near what it is.
And I never liked those.
Nintendo to Sega, to PlayStation, and never looked back.
all right.
Yeah. And I could just never, in the beginning of Xbox, I always felt the controllers were just big and bulky feeling.
Oh yeah.
You know, I always liked the grip of PlayStation, just tight controlled kind of thing. You know, I just.
Oh, did you hear the new patent PlayStation? They're putting in for controllers with no buttons, no physical buttons.
What?
What?
Yeah. No physical buttons now.
It's all like haptic
Possibly.
screens and shit.
Yeah,
It's all going to be
basically.
haptic, and you can
fuck
you
that.
can switch stuff around how you want it instead of
layouts.
having your
How-
square X, triangle, and a new patent they put in for a new buttonless controller.
So I wonder if
Yeah,
that's the
and I'm
new
gonna say
PS. 6
Yeah,
controllers.
So
that's-
They're
no
sending back out the
physical
pastors.
discs. Yeah, no physical disc, no fucking buttons on your
Wow.
controller.
what the cost of that's going to be, and how many times people are going to have to get replacements. Because look at it right now,
Oh yeah,
like stick drifts and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You'd think that like Call of Duty fucking sweats and shit like that are button mash
Yeah.
is gonna like a screen is gonna work for them very very long. Guaranteed not.
PlayStation can't get a battery to last.
Nope.
Yeah.
The PlayStation controller sucks, assholes.
Oh yeah, you got to turn like
Because
everything off for it to
the
last
battery.
a little bit.
It's funny because my Xbox controller, I charge it, it'll go for 2-3 weeks of me playing regularly before I have to charge it again. The PlayStation one, you turn it on, and 3 hours later,
Yep.
it's dead.
Yep.
Like, come the fuck on. Like, you're going to come up with haptics and stuff like that. You better have a battery that's going to work with all that stuff. Because your
Or at least give
regular...
an add-on.
Dude,
Something.
it drives me crazy. I love the fact that with my Xbox, with most Xbox controllers, you can add on a rechargeable battery, and it lasts forever.
yeah.
Yeah,
A
but
new
just say,
PlayStation
like I know there's a
controller
pack.
patent showcases a controller with no physical buttons. The controller would feature digital
I'll be right
buttons to
back.
let users pick which buttons are located where.
I have a
So
hard
if you
enough
want the
time
control
remembering.
pad up higher or lower, you want the buttons up higher or lower. Yeah, it's all haptic and
I don't remember where all my buttons do on my steering wheels.
I can't
because
figure out how to
changed
map them.
Oh, it takes a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to pull out the little card that comes with it that tells you what each button is,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got to go in and figure it out. Yeah, my button configurations on my steering wheels are not original,
Oh no.
and it
Yeah,
took
I
me
dialed
and it
mine
took
in.
me it took me it takes an hour on each wheel to get it configured correctly.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of sucks.
And then too, depending on what you have your base set on, either purple or blue, will give you different types of buttons.
yes, it
Either
will.
more buttons,
Oh,
less
really?
buttons. Yeah. I had to learn.
I didn't
that.
read the manual.
I
I
had to
just
learn
plugged
that
it
the
in.
hard
Just
way.
went for it.
Purple is PS4, PS5. Blue is PS5 only.
Mm-hmm. And that gives you like
Yeah.
the GT Pro, like if you have the Gran Turismo wheel, lets you have, access to all those options. Because, purple only lets you have access to certain options. And then if you go blue, like I got that Porsche wheel, the round one, and it's got all the podium hub on there, so you get extra buttons. And so I finally figured out, if I have this shit on blue, go in there, I can actually use my little toggle switches and stuff to change stuff. So
Yeah, it's like the rotary switches on your Formula wheel.
yeah,
Which is, I always feel stupid because I don't have I want traction control also. It'd be really helpful during rain races to be able to use the
that's what's
rotary
nice
traction
about
control.
that one Porsche wheel that they came out, that cheaper one, with the switches like that. That actually has the traction on there as well.
The traction on
the
there.
brake,
yeah.
the fuel, the traction.
But I don't want that one.
No, it sucks.
I don't want that one.
It's nice.
Is there
to
any
learn.
news on the pedals?
Dude? I thought they were
They're
released.
out.
You can't buy
Are
them.
they?
You can't buy them. There's no
I thought
option to
so.
buy them.
No, they're all. I thought they were all pre-order.
You can't even pre-order. It just says learn about. You can't, nothing. Over here at least.
So Steve's got them.
Because I keep looking.
Digit's got them.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tiffany
They got
probably
all
has
theirs
them.
gifted to them.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
they got
thought,
them before they were released.
And I can tell you, I don't want the 2-pedal setup. I want
don't?
the 3.
You want
And
the
not
3?
and not because
I was thinking of
I
getting the
need the
2s.
clutch. The 2 I don't
Me
like.
too.
It looks super restrictive for me. Like your feet actually sit in them a little bit more. I'm not a big fan of looking at that and how they have that set up. That's why it just doesn't look like it works for me. And I just sort of I like the I like the V3 pedals right
I
now
love the V3s.
and how they're set up.
And I got mine dialed, so it's like, do I want to switch?
I mean, if you watch Digit's review, it kind of like, is it really worth it?
Right.
And again, there's too much technical shit to dial those pedals in.
Mm-hmm.
Where me, I would just get them, fucking plug them in, and whatever fucking basic setting they're at, that's how I
See, it would take because it would take forever.
I would
to
be in there
dial
fiddling and dialing them in.
Sean and I are the nerds that would go in and fiddle all the time.
Especially with that throttle, that's what intrigues me the most. Is like you have so much adjustability to make that nice and a lot stiffer. Yes, because even with that dampener that I have on the V3s on my throttle, it's to the point now to where it's still not stiff enough. Like I wish when I let off, it'd be.
Yeah, when you let off, which is he never takes his foot all the way off the pedal.
Right.
Anyways,
drive me crazy.
Well, it's because I need some resistance. It's like to lift my foot off. I want to feel it spring back, and I just don't have that.
I just literally, if you watch me race, I literally lift my foot almost all the way off the pedal when I come into a corner.
I've gotten better.
It's, a lot of times it's not. You still do it.
I do.
You drive me fucking nuts last night. That's one of those things that makes it hard to engineer too. When your guy's in the middle of the race and he's in the rhythm, but you could be helping him out, but you can't because you don't want to take him out of his rhythm because he keeps his foot on the hits his brake with his foot on the fucking gas pedal, and I'm just driving. I'm like, oh boy.
Do you do that? Do you take your foot completely off?
Almost completely off the pedal.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you do, Todd. I can tell by watching you when you race because you are like coast and brake.
Yep.
I am. I do lift and coast. And I try to get the car just settled and balanced.
My foot comes all the way off the pedal almost every time I brake. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guilty of holding the gas
all
the way through.
Get your foot off the fucking gas. It's funny because I watched a Top Gear where Jackie Stewart was teaching James May how to drive, how to race.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie Stewart said, until you can hit that pedal, until you can hit the accelerator all the way, don't touch it. Because so many people will stay on it a little bit. And it's one of the things that sort of screws me up at like Mount Panorama and stuff like that, where you've got to keep a little bit of gas on your rear engine cars to keep it stable.
Especially the 911. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It makes it difficult for me because I am a lift off completely person. So it makes those cars difficult for me to drive at like Mount Panorama and sometimes
going into turn one at Suzuka.
Yeah. Because sometimes you've got to modulate that throttle to keep the rear end in.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
overlay it.
That's where my brain gets stuck.
Yeah. Whereas Sean is like hits his brake, still on the gas, and I'm like,
Well, this is from day one. So when I met you guys, we all did that Spa race in the 911, and the Audi R8 were the options. Jimbo had a great race; he was one and done. And me and Sean did the second race, and Jimbo's fucking going into no name. Sean, get off the throttle.
And that's what I hear now in my head.
Sean, get off the throttle. Get off the throttle.
That was the race where Mad Knight came from like 11th and took everybody out, and I just went like everything parted for me, and I'm just like, whoop, there
you go. Yep, you finished like third or fourth.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's our driving styles, and that's why I couldn't say anything to Sean last night too, is because he was in a great rhythm. Mm-hmm. Like he was doing everything. It's funny because Sean and I use the gears a lot alike. Like we're not big shifting down, fucking 10 shifts down, get to second gear, then back up to third. It's too much for my brain. I've gotten a little better at it, but I tend to be a person that holds the gear and uses my brake to get the car where it needs to be and then accelerate out. But I am getting much better at modulating my shifting. But yeah, Sean was in the only thing I get from Sean is he does weird downshifts too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm really smooth on my downshifts. I'm like boom, 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 boom. Sean will be like ma, 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 ma,
Yep.
ma.
1 and then 2.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck are
Going
you
into
doing?
T1.
Oh my gosh, it would be much
Would
easier
be,
if you just went boom,
right before you go
boom,
in, it's into
boom.
4th, and then, or from
And then he's
6th
like,
to
boom,
5th, and
down
then
into
the 4th to
yeah,
3rd
oh my
real
gosh.
quick.
I'm
You
like,
gotta be careful
why?
with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, if you just do, if you're shifting cadence is much smoother, it makes it a lot easier to control the car. A lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
It drives me nuts. But again, it's what he was doing, and it was working for him. So you just can't say anything. You gotta let, unless it's really screwing him up, you can't say
Right.
anything, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
Mike just
working.
wasn't using his brake into T1.
Well, it was my pressure. I was just I kept not getting the right pressure, and it was just kind of I was just off. I wasn't giving enough, and then too much, and then because I kept catching I would be like too much brake a bit, and I like pressure, and I get the inside and slide or sideways, and then not enough because of that, and then I couldn't find the in between, and when I did, I was great laps, but it was too few and far between to get a good first corner for me.
Yeah, Mike
So,
needs to think of.
And
Mike
that first
needs to
corner has
think of
always
those
been the
races
worst
like
for me.
you almost need to go in with the same mindset as you do when we're doing practice races.
Yeah.
Because you get in and you get keyed up. Like there's a difference in your personality when you get to the race as opposed to practice. You're like, yeah. So we need to figure out like a sports psychology thing to where we can get you to calm down a little bit and come into it like you do in the practice races. Because in the practice races you're fast as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're blowing my mind. I'm not a slow racer. And you were blowing my mind. I'm like, God damn it, how is he going so fast? And you were relaxed.
Because it's just practice.
Yeah, you just chill.
Yeah, and you sort of have to go into the race with that mindset too. You got to figure out how to switch on.
I was technically a little bit calmer in the full race this time than I was the first race. I was very, very uptight on the first race, but I came into a little bit calmer, but still a little bit.
What I find this is a crazy thing. When I find I go into the zone, especially at Suzuka, like Suzuka, that's like my track. I'm really good at Suzuka, and I will find myself. I remember doing a race. I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember doing a race, and I'm going through the S's, and my mind is not on the race at all. Like it had like wandered off into a field and was like petting horses and like picking daisies. Like, and I was like, and I remember I get through the S's, I'm head towards the Degnas, and I'm like, get your head back into this. But like my brain was just doing everything I need. It was so relaxed and so focused that like my body had taken over and my brain was like just thinking, oh, you know what? Hey, it'll be good tonight. Maybe we gotta get some pizza, and that sounds pretty good. Yeah, ice cream would be good too. Yeah. Well, there's the Degnas coming out of those. You know, it's weird because and it happened this last week when we were practicing too. There were a couple of times where I was flying along, everything's just going, and my brain was like, oh yeah, tomorrow I've got to do cycle counts, and then I got to do this, and I'm like making lists in my head in the middle of a race.
Yeah.
You know, it's
funny you say that. I'm kind of like in practice. That's kind of I start thinking about work and shit too. I'm just driving around, and I'm not overly thinking. Hit this point. Oh, well, don't fuck up here. Don't fuck. Oh, that guy's on my ass, or fucking, shit like that. I'm just driving, so I can understand. I got to get more. Think about something else other than
that
the
shit
race.
fucks me up. It's like I'll go into a trance and then I come out of it and I'm like, oh, how the fuck did I get here? And then,
well, that's the trance is where you want to be.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Because your brain,
I can't
your
stay
brain
in the trance
just sort
for
of,
too long.
Yeah, the trance keeps you in that where you need to be, because I could tell when you were in that trance last night because you hit it a few times. and you quiet it down, and you're racing, you're just hitting everything like you're supposed to.
Yep, just looking in front of me.
You just look in front of you, and you're just doing what you need to do.
That's the good trance where I'm just thinking about the race. If I start thinking about like work or food or shit like that, I'm like, oh yeah, I get all fucked up.
Oh man. Oh.
Do you guys know the rest of the races for that series?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next is Tokyo. This coming Saturday. It's
Tokyo center
50 laps.
Counterclass.
Jesus
It's the short. It's the short. That oval. The round one. The short one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's counterclockwise. 50 laps.
Yeah.
That'd be my
It's
Is
sit
that
out.
still going to be about 40 minutes, that race?
It'll be like an hour.
It should be about an hour. They're all about an hour.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
about an
Okay.
hour. Yeah.
9 times tire. I don't know. I
Holy
forget what the
4
fuel
times
is.
fuel. 4 fuel, starting with 47.
And it can rain there, right, Mike?
I don't know yet if it can. I know at certain ones. I just don't know if all the tracks have rain. I think
Yeah,
they do.
Tokyo is one that you can get rain at also.
So
Yeah.
we
Oh,
might
well,
be
that's what I mean. I
bet
know
we'll get
some of the
rain.
long ones too. I don't think I've ever. I'm pretty sure, but don't think I've ever seen rain on the short
on
track.
that one.
So that's. I mean, like
Oh,
they should.
yeah.
But because it's like Nürburgring. Nürburgring
Mhm.
has rain, but not on all the layouts.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna
That's
be
a
a tough.
It's like
track,
it's the
too.
same. It's the same as like nighttime. You can only have full nighttime on the 24-hour track at night Nürburgring.
And
Which
everyone
stupid.
is
Like,
so close in times that dude, it's gonna
Yeah.
it's going to come down to strategy again. So
Mhm.
we're going to really have to work on that. So
it's gonna
Yep.
be nuts.
Yep. I think
Well, I
that's
think on that bombshell,
yeah. What are your do you have any socials? Do you want to
Well-
give out if you have a YouTube? Do you want to give
Nah,
that
I don't
out?
have any of that stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Well,
PKsnipr, Futang, Jutang, and Futang VR are my
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang forever.
That's right.
yeah.
Futang, FOO.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Killer
It was more
Bees.
Pootie Tang than Woo.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, if you're
Man,
too
it's
young
great
to
being
know
on
what
here
that
with you
means,
guys.
you might want to look it up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Joe,
Oh,
thank
good.
you.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Joe.
you.
We
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
all the
you.
support,
Podcast.
man. We
Thank
really
you for
appreciate it.
supporting the podcast.
Yep.
Thank you
Awesome.
for being a super fan.
Awesome
We really
podcast.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we
You guys are
really
great.
appreciate it. Yep. And thanks everyone
Awesome.
worldwide that
Yes.
listens. And if you do want to help and support the show like Joe did, look in the description down below for support the show, because that will help us out. Or check out the merch shop, PDXM merch shop. There will be a link down there as well. Check out some merch, and that also helps the show. So check it out. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.
See ya.